What's going on, everyone? Welcome to tonight's show of Disney That, What to Pack for Disney. First, I'm going to get myself out of this suitcase. That's the most important thing I pack. Myself.
Hashtag everyone take your Sherp.
All right.
Oh, my Lord.
Now that that's taken care of. All right. So, welcome everyone tonight to episode 5. That's right. We have hit 5 episodes of Disney That. In the first order of business, got to give a huge shout out and a thank you to Dean at the Live Place for hosting us. He's got over 60 live streamers going right now, and does an amazing job of keeping everybody up to date and what's going on. So Dean, thank you so much, buddy, for everything that you do. Also
Thanks,
with
Dean.
me tonight is the Disney That crew. Who's here with me tonight, guys?
Forky's
here with his 51 shirts and his 31 magic bands. What's up, everyone?
Hi, Patrick. What's new?
Nothing. Just in vacay mode, getting ready to trade some pins with you guys, and then to enjoy the night.
I don't trade anything.
I picked these pins out. They're not going away that easy.
Exactly.
No, I hear you.
It's so true.
What's up, Dave?
Nothing, man. It's another lovely Wednesday night. Get to hang out with my Disney That crew. Kind of pumped. I love the fact that this is very timely for Brandy and I, because we are just a few weeks away from our trip, and it's time to start packing. So, Shep, great idea on the topic tonight. Super pumped. I know that like packing videos and whatever can probably get a little stale. Not with this crew. Just saying.
I don't think anything would be stale.
I don't either, except for potentially the snacks that are still in this bag from last year. So yeah, we'll get to that.
What's
going on, Steve?
I have very few snacks left, by the way.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yes. What's going on, Steve?
Disney That is going on.
Yeah,
it's Wednesday. It's good time day, and we're gonna have some fun.
I can't see anything. I have to switch to
Yeah,
I was going to say the same thing. I can't see the chat.
We're in the hotel now. We can take the sunglasses off.
We wanted to be super cool.
Yeah.
But then I couldn't even read the chat.
I couldn't either.
I wasn't either. I'm like not only that, but like I think the computer screen is polarized and my glasses are polarized and they're at like the wrong angle. So I'm like sitting here like this, trying to I can't even read anything.
And Kay Atwood says she doesn't think we could do anything stale. Thanks, Kay.
You're awesome, Kay. Thank you.
Kay is awesome.
So I think first order of business too is or second order, because I already did the first order. Let's go ahead and just say hi to some people that are in the chat already.
Go for it,
hanging out with us tonight. So we have I see Two Real Geeks are here. I see RVing's here. Miguel's here. Noah's here. Rachel came over. Samantha. Kay, we just saw you. Awesome. Stacy Rogers, thank you so much. Nicole. Zips Nicole's here. Mouse Talk's here. D's here. Meg, great stream earlier. It's always nice to know the little extras that you get with the annual pass, because this is my first year with it, so I didn't even know half the stuff that you were spouting out. So that's good. That got a little bit of knowledge there. I think I said Rachel's here. Nick's here. What's up, Nick? How you doing, buddy?
Nick.
I think
Lady Jammers, whichever way
Lady
it goes.
Jammers, okay.
The infamous Arjons, the famous Arjons.
Arjons is here. What's up, buddy?
Arjons.
Captain Akron. Dole with Dad's here. What's going on, Jeff? How you doing, buddy?
Jeffrey.
I think I'm Bobby World. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? So, everyone, thank you so much for being here tonight. We are not in costume, so
Well, we're kind of in costume. We're themed.
We're themed.
so sorry for that, but we do try. But we're gonna throw some things together for you guys, so you guys have an idea of what we pack. And if you don't pack it, you probably should pack it.
That sounded like very aggressive.
Do what we say.
You should pack it. All right, fine.
Just do as I say, not as I do.
That's funny.
Oh God.
So
I don't even know.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh.
Everyone's got their magic band on, right? Okay.
With their little annual pass
Yeah.
orange thing.
I got 4.
Yep.
I'm wearing 4 tonight.
I don't have
What's
one of
fun-
those fancy orange things, but I do have a necklace.
What's funny is we were all wearing them for the first time in episode 5. All great minds think alike. We didn't say, "Hey, wear your annual." Your magic band, and we all did.
Everyone just put them on. I'll tell you this. Those were supposed to be words prior to that. I am starting to get into vacation mode.
Yes,
We're getting close. Real work projects are starting to get wrapped up. It's getting close. I'm so pumped. And then right after that is obviously our August debaucheryness. And
cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous that you get to go before us.
I know.
I apologize, guys. I'm just happy I get to go in August, because otherwise it was just going to be like literally 4 days of FOMO. Like, it would have been bad. So thank you, Brandy. Thank you so much.
And I can tell you from experience that because he's going in July, and because he has so many fast passes booked, he can't book any more fast passes.
Right?
Like Disney has literally capped him. They're like, yeah, you're cut off, dude. Like, you're not having any more fast passes because no one else is going to be able to ride any rides.
And that's what happened to me when I told you the other day I was booking them and I lost mine. I didn't know what it was because. Well, apparently, Dave, you fall in the same category. So.
Yeah.
I still can't figure that out. So what is it? After 12 days or 10 days, you can't.
I don't know. I got them for all but 3 days of my trip. So whatever that equals,
Well,
I can go back and figure it out. But
I have, and it might be.
I think it's 30 is what I have, either 27 or 30.
Yeah, I'll have to look, because there might only be some days that we have.
Hey, real quick, Charlie's in here, and they're still down there. So you guys having a good time down there?
Hey, what's up, Charlie? I saw them in a monsoon last night.
Oh my
with,
gosh.
Jim for more sunshine.
That was crazy.
He did not bring more sunshine.
No, you did not bring more sunshine, Jim.
Jim, you're a liar.
That was aggressive. What's going on
It
here?
was funny because Jim apparently passed by them on the other side of the street, and they never saw each other. And then Jim went all the way down to like Casey's Corner, and Charlie and his family were up like one block up on the other side of the road, but they were both streaming trying to find each other. So it was pretty humorous. And of course it was,
you couldn't see.
yeah, that was very similar to the monsoon storm that I streamed out underneath the umbrella that time at the Poly a couple weeks ago.
Nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was nuts. Hold on, there was someone else. Oh, odds maker Pete McDevitt is in.
Pete,
So,
what's up, buddy? And Pepper Tree Villa's in here. Pepper Tree Villa, what's going on, guys?
Wow, what's up, Pepper Tree? I didn't want to say the number of shirts I had. I kind of wanted you guys to guess. I kind of blew that.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear it. So
I'm gonna guess 51.
I was gonna have
65.
my wife. I was gonna have my wife make a shirt that said, "This is my 52nd shirt."
That should happen. That should happen. That, and we need some Ian Snow shirts after Monday.
Yes.
Oh, Ian Snow. That guy is great. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but he's so easy to talk to. I love Ian Snow.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Oh,
I agree.
He's so cool.
Pete just put in the chat, it's over 19. Oh man.
Ian's pretty chill.
He's so chill.
Lisa with Carter's Eat has joined us as well.
What is up?
What's up, Lisa?
Mr. Toad is here.
Mr. Toad.
What is
Hey,
going
how's your ride doing over in Cali?
on? Yeah, for reals, yo.
I never got to ride it.
You got to bring that back over to WDW, man. Bring it back over.
Can we set that up, please? For reals.
I agree.
All right. Are we gonna actually talk about packing stuff?
Yeah, let's do it.
We should start.
Let's get on
We
topic.
could start.
Hashtag on topic.
All right. So I mean, I'll just throw it out there. So, when do you start like your packing process? So you just booked a trip. Let's call it 100 days out, maybe 150. We'll call it 150 days out, and you just booked your trip. When do you start packing?
I never fully unpacked from the previous trip. In all honesty,
That's pretty smart.
I have stuff that I only take with me to vacation, and some of it will stay in one of the 4 suitcases I have. And usually I go with my family, but I take 2 suitcases this size and a carry-on every time I go. And one of those suitcases remains with knit bags and stuff we'll get into in a little bit that I never take out because I don't see a reason to. So I never fully unpack, and I usually start repacking usually around the 40-day mark, 45-day mark. So somewhere in there.
That's pretty good. Zip.
Yeah, I was kind of stole my line. I was going to say we go so much that I never unpack myself. We've gone 9 times, or I've gone 9 times in 2 years. So that suitcase is pretty much always got shirts in there, and I'll take them out once in a while to wash them. But yeah,
Corey's here. What's going on, Corey? How you doing, buddy?
And
up,
it looks
Corey?
like they're all
Resort TV One.
Resort TV One. There's several of them that have pivoted over, so we appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for swinging over.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Up? Josh is in here. What's up, Josh?
What's up,
Hey,
Josh?
Josh.
Josh, I got a
Thanks
Coke,
so much
Josh.
for sending everyone over.
I don't have a Coke.
Wow. Thank you. There's a lot of people coming in right now. We got Alyssa. This one's so fast I can't.
Pivoting in.
Ormo, Nicole
Hashtag-
Vasquez.
Pivoting in.
Yes.
I love
Kitty
that.
MD, Phantasmic Chronicles, Linda Lark, that crazy guy, Blue Note 352, Disney Guy 3, Karen Cook, and
Pressed right now.
GRTP0. Sorry, I wasn't going to try to pronounce that.
You're doing a good job, Steve.
I'm trying. Jamie Wright, Honora J, Dale Landry. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. Leslie Langenegger.
Hey, Jim's here.
Jim with more sunshines, please, which lied last night.
We just talked.
Steve is on fire.
Steve is on fire. Oh, here we go. It's kicking
Dude.
up now.
Amy Ibarra, Kate Nealon, Heidi Cook, Laura Carlson, Courtney Rainwaters, Mr. Cruise Fever 1, Mickey Mouse Angie, Timothy Rainwaters, Timbo 12, April Zerby, I hope I said that, JT, Rockin' Robin, Lady Jamers. I think I got it.
Ooh, I like Rockin' Robin. That's a fancy name.
Yes. If I missed you, I apologize. I did the best I could.
Dawn Fannin, Mr. Cruise Fever hanging out. Joe Fro. I like
Joe
that. Joe Fro. Randy and Kathy, JC Bookworm. Melissa's here. Hello. What's up? We didn't say hi to Melissa. Hold on. I'm getting, there's a small 7-year-old that is requiring my attention.
Stand by. So if you're just jumping in, we're talking about what we pack for Disney, and
Not just in general.
basically,
Wow.
yeah, in general.
I just want to throw this out there real quick before you keep going. Resort TV One has sent enough people that we have 96 people watching right now.
Wow.
98 people watching right now.
Josh,
you guys are
Thank
awesome.
you guys. 100. We hit 100 people watching. You guys are amazing.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
Unbelievable.
Amazing.
Thanks so much.
Buzz hanging out. Thank you so much, everyone, for popping over. 100%
now-
appreciate it. Now we have to actually give real
I know
content.
now the pressure's on. What are we gonna do?
Right? We're gonna go so off topic now.
Oh,
Yeah.
have we been on topic
Anyway, we
yet?
appreciate it. Everybody have a good night.
Yeah. We are now stopping broadcast. See you guys later.
Jenna's here as well. Thank you so much, Jenna. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you guys so much. That's
Thank
awesome.
you, Jenna.
Good
Thank
deal.
you, guys.
Yes. I have to take care of like a small 7-year-old for like 90 seconds. So talk amongst yourselves.
Chat Chat, just go ahead and talk amongst yourselves. We'll all be right back. Intermission.
So when do you start packing, Zip?
Well, like I said, we go so much that we usually never unpack. We've gone 9 times in 2 years. But no, typically a few weeks before we make sure we pack everything for PJ first. We put the pennies and quarters in bags. We make sure he has all his sorcerer cards, his autograph book, just all his stuff. We make sure he's all taken care of with medicine and my 51 shirts. Usually I bring at least 2 a day. But yeah, we start packing about 2 to 3 weeks before. But like I said, we're always ready to go. So
yeah.
What about you, Steve?
We have 110 people watching. I don't even know 110 people. I don't think. Thank you guys so much.
Wow.
Thank you, Corey. We appreciate it, buddy. This is my hat. Jim said to put our costumes on, so I threw the hat on real quick for Jim. So Jim wore the hat for you, buddy.
I mean,
there it is.
I'm packing it next time.
Pack it. That's why they're all so close.
Yeah, this is the first thing that's going in. Forky's coming everywhere with me. We're gonna have a Where's Forky August trip.
Yeah, so if you want me to lie, I would tell you that I pack like weeks out, and I pre-plan everything, and I got fancy lists of what to pack, but I can't do that because then I would just feel really, really bad about myself. This is actually Steve's list that he sent me. So I'm kind of cheating.
Steve has an amazing list.
I mean, this is the most thorough. Yeah, this is the most thorough list I've ever seen in my life. And my wife
laminated.
Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah, mine's laminated, double-sided. It's pretty cool. I like it. And Charlie says he's streaming on 13 devices for us. We appreciate that, Charlie.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
And you just did 115 watching. Thank you guys so much.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. But yeah, so the reality is I did actually start packing the night before the trip. So that's not a good idea for anyone watching. I literally forgot everything. I pretty much brought myself, and that was, I guess, the most important thing. But I mean, cell phone. I did bring my cell phone, but no means of charging it. So that was like the first thing I had to buy when I got to the Polynesian was a charger. So
that's like the first thing I packed, Shep.
Oh,
I gotta have like 3 of them just in case.
Mine are they're between my desk, but mine are 10-foot cables. So they just keep going. That's stuck now, but I packed 10-foot cables with
You'll
mine.
never lose that thing. You will never lose that thing. Oh, I mean, so I do have like a battery pack, but I mean, it was dead because like I didn't charge it. So it didn't really help.
Corey Meets World says, baby food is the most important, right, Shep?
Yeah. So
yeah, Shep,
you want to your story,
Shep? Yeah, elaborate on that, Shep.
Should I?
I mean, I would.
So yeah, all right. So I'll get into that. I'll get into that story. Yeah, if you have infant twins or any infant that matter, pack enough baby food to last like a day or two. When we went down, we took the Magical Express. So obviously, like when you give your luggage to the luggage people when you first leave your first airport, and you don't see it again until it hits your room. And little miscommunication between me and my wife. I mean, we've done the Magical Express a handful of times, so I just didn't really think about it. But obviously, it takes like 3 to 4 hours to get your suitcase once you actually get to the hotel. And if you haven't seen the twins, I have a boy and a girl, and the girl is probably 2 pounds bigger than the boy, and she does enjoy eating food. So she happened to eat like probably 80% of the baby food that we brought, the formula that we brought. And needless to say, again, miscommunication, my wife didn't pack enough, and I shouldn't say it is my fault. because I don't want
Good
to
job,
get in
Shep.
trouble. I don't want to get in trouble when she watches this. Yeah, she's gonna watch this after. She's like, "You put it all on me." Anyway, so when we get to the hotel, she's like, "Oh, when's the bags coming?" And I was like, "Yeah, like 3 or 4 hours. I mean, that's standard." And she just gave me this blank stare, and I'm like, "Oh boy." So at 10 o'clock at night, I'm taking a Lyft ride to the local Walmart to pick up baby formula. By the way, the Walmart in Orlando is gigantic, huge. So it took me maybe 20 minutes to find the formula. And now it's about like 10:15-ish or so, 10:20 at night. I get to the front counter and there's literally like 200 plus people in line at 10:30 at night. So again, another like, I don't know, half hour waiting in line just to get out of there. And I had asked my Lyft driver to hang around and wait for me so I didn't have to deal with the whole Lyft thing again when I got out. And thankfully, when I did go out, he was waiting for me. He wasn't in the car when I got back, which is a whole different story. But I did find him and I did get home. But it was a late night the first night we got there. So if you have babies, bring enough formula for like, you know what? Just bring enough formula for a week so that you're covered. So,
all right. Not to go off topic.
I'm going to go back off topic on this one because I will tell you, and I'm sorry to just take over on this one, but
It's your stream, buddy.
you know what? Oh man. Now leaving the airport, we had like the pre-bottled formula and it got flagged going through the security thing. So he takes it out of my bag, or my wife's, the diaper bag. We had the diaper bag. He takes it out of the diaper bag and it's unopened. And he's like, "Hey, I got to open this." And I'm like, "Well, no, because it's only good for an hour and I need that for the whole plane, the whole flight." He's like, "All right, well, we have one of two things that are going to go down here." He's like, "I'm either going to be able to open this up so I can look inside it, or I have to give you a full pat down search."
Take the pat down. Take the pat down.
Take the pat
So,
down.
of course, I did. And I'm just standing in the middle of the airport getting a complete full pat down search. And everyone's looking at me like I'm some weird criminal. And it's all for formula. So dads, make sure you get pat downs for formula. All right. Sorry. I'm done.
Real quick, more people came in. Dale's here. Cargo's here. Got somebody else, I'm sure. I saw somebody else come in. But I will say this, going off topic. Corey put it in my brain and now it won't go away. One of you has a smoke alarm that needs changed.
Yes. I heard that Monday.
Continuously beeping. And now I hear it every time it beeps.
I heard it on Monday during the Game of Thrones stream.
Really?
Is it mine?
Well,
it's one of you.
I don't think it's mine. I haven't heard any beeping.
It could be mine.
Is
it your cast member's friend?
Oh, it is mine. I just heard it.
So enjoy that for the next hour.
I'm gonna go shut it off.
Okay. So right. Dave, you never get to tell when do you start packing?
So we actually unpack our suitcases, even though we go every 6 months or whatever. There it was. But we have like specific spots in the closet for all this stuff. So it's kind of like we unpack, but it's also like moving that so that we can nest the suitcases together and put them away. And
just real quick, just someone remind me to put that back up after we finish because
gotcha.
That could be interesting.
There's now bare wires hanging out. But yeah, so probably, and we're actually behind this time, probably between like 40 and 50 days out, we really start digging into it. I mean, step one in our process is Brandy figuring out what colors we are wearing on what days to what parks.
Mm-hmm.
So I showed you guys pre-chat that there's an Excel spreadsheet that has a bunch of information and it's just basic stuff, right? So park times, what the touring plans crowd calendar says it's going to be, any ADRs we have that day. And there is one row that is tagged outfit so that we know what color outfit we have to have every single day, which then dictates the packing process because now Brandy has to look at her dresses and look at the color schemes there, and then plan what Gigi is going to do, whether they're Disney bounding together or close or whatever. And then Dawson and I are basically dictated to what colors we wear what day. So we try to stay basic with black, red, blue, yellow, and green, and we just match wherever. So,
when I wear my hot pink salmon shorts, it's tough. It's tough to get PJ to match with me, but
hot. Well, I have salmon shorts. They're not chubbies, but I have salmon shorts. Like they're not like the 4-inch. You know.
Oh, we'll be showing each other's shorts in August, I'm sure. But no, my wife, she's got her own heat press machine and Cricut machine, and she gets us matching shirts for Halloween parties, all kinds of. That's what half the 51 shirts. Oh, and I have this one right here, ready to go. It's one of my favorite shirts I rock when I go.
Nice,
outstanding.
Yeah, so yeah, we're right there with you, Dave. You should have Brandy and Nicole talk because it'd be pretty. It could go off topic a lot.
Hashtag on topic, off topic.
Corey said what we really want to know is who packs your dresses, Dave.
Yeah, Bo Peep.
We made the
dresses.
Bo Peep does love her dresses. I make sure I have enough bows that match all of the shirts that I need to wear. So yeah, we'll just leave that one there for a while.
We have, we make the stereotypical, like family Disney trip shirt.
Yep.
And so this was our first trip with my in-laws, my wife's parents. So they did my mother-in-law did this pretty cool, they're all super big into Friends. So she did the one where they go to Disney, type of shirt. Like matching an episode. You guys familiar with Friends?
Yes.
So all their episodes are the one where they,
Yes.
So pretty cool. They get all the shirts made up. And we get there to do the, we finally put them on and we go to do the picture. We're at the Polynesian. We get the nice backdrop of the castle. And I go looking through my bag. And actually, I didn't even look at my bag because I know I didn't touch it. But my wife had packed all the shirts. Except my shirt. So she, of course, again, it's my fault, but,
well, obviously.
And, so I didn't have a shirt. I was a little disappointed. And I think she did that on purpose, but, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dear.
Forgot your shirt.
That's 2 strikes tonight, Shep.
I know. She's watching right now. She's probably gonna be like, what are you doing to me?
Nice. All right.
Dale says, you might not believe this, but before we moved down and would visit, I would tell Jenna, have fun. I'm going golfing.
There's a lot of great places to golf around there. I mean,
Palm Magnolia. Gotta. Fantastic. All right. So that's probably when we actually start our packing plans. I don't think we actually put stuff in suitcase until, I don't know, 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out, in that ballpark. So right kind of where we're at now, at least when it comes to clothing. Obviously there's a bunch of other stuff that we're going to get into, I'm sure, when it comes to actual items, but that's about it. We have our standard stuff that, we'll pack the camera bag prior to, and the resort or the park bag or whatever, and have that kind of ready to rock and roll. But other than that, it's last 72 hours because that's just the way we roll, I guess. We get excited about it and talk about it for 3 weeks, then it actually happens.
Well, the best is right when you hit the 60-day mark, and then you can start making your fast passes. That's when usually the wheels start turning, and we just hit our 60 days yesterday, so we booked all our fast passes. Nice. So full throttle now.
What do you start with? What's what's the first item you start with?
First item
that you pack. Yeah, that you think of to pack.
Charges. Charges. Phone charges, kid.
Somebody spelled charges in the
charges.
Hashtag charger.
Charger.
Everyone needs.
There are no R's in charger.
No R.
Right, Cargo?
Cargo.
Meg's got it.
Yep,
Charged.
there it is.
Hey, that's my sis.
Cargo's got
For
it.
me, I
too.
get the first thing I really pack is when I start getting close, and if I'm not going to do a lot with a lot of my things, I do take 2 suitcases. One of them will have all my pins because I take them all for some reason. I have no idea why. I take all my pins. I take I got binders. I'll show you in a minute. I got binders that have my checklists on them. I have Sorcerers of the Mickey card or Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards. I put all that stuff and my electronics in a bag or in one suitcase. That's where it goes in one. And I start collecting new data cards to use on my cameras. So when I get those or when I get new chargers or new batteries, I just start putting that stuff in there because I'm not going to use it to my trip. So that's really what I start with is basically the Disney accessories and my video equipment.
Yeah. What do you have for cameras that you bring?
3. I have
Way to be specific.
Yeah.
I have my main camera is a Canon G7X Mark II, and then I have a Canon Rebel that I use, and I can't remember. The other one's a Fujifilm, but I can't remember what it is. It's in the other room. Both the other 2 are in the other room.
Tell you what, great investment is this little guy right here.
Is it the Osmo or what's that called?
The GoPro 7.
Oh,
Yeah, I just have it on like a handle and stuff.
The Hero 7.
The
Hero
right?
7. This has
Yeah.
got like the best in-camera action camera stabilization. Super buttery smooth. It's pretty awesome. And for doing rides and stuff, I found that thing was awesome because it's just small and you don't have to worry about like the your phone gimbal or whatever, conk it out on you and going all wacky on you. That thing just stays pretty smooth. So that's a huge investment. It was like $350, I think, and it's like it's pretty awesome especially for rides. I wouldn't do a whole vlog and stuff with it, but for ride throughs, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I used that DJI Osmo 2, and a few times I forgot to put it on the lock screen. So even when I was streaming Tower of Terror, even though it's going up and down, that thing is going waggly all over the place. I can't keep it. I had to go on it again and fix it because it's just like Test Track. You're just going side to side, and it doesn't know what it wants to do. So yeah, I got to get one of those too, Shep.
So Rock and Robin asked my question. Well, why not a hat cam? You totally need to get the hat. Do you have the hat?
No, but I did see some dude walking around with it like clipped on the bill.
Yeah. No. There's one that actually it is a GoPro hat that the it has the mated portion from the camera, and it goes right here, and it's adjustable, so you can adjust it, and it'll look at right what you're looking at.
That's cool.
It's not like clip on the bill or whatever. It's legit.
Did you guys see the sunglasses I sent you too?
Yes.
Actually, my buddy sent me a video today because I was curious how it was going to work out, and it came out really good. I mean, it's 1080. I got the picture here. It's 1080, and it's a sports digital recorder eyewear. He said it was awesome. It kind of looked like Steve's glasses that you had on earlier.
These are my spy glasses.
Yeah, that's what they were like. Right in the middle, but they were all black. But
what's the brand though? They're not GoPro, right?
I don't know. He sent me it on Amazon. I'll have to check it out. What is that?
I thought it said GoPro on it when you sent it. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, he wrote GoPro.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I saw a couple of people, including Meg, talk about for the Run Disney. Yeah, they'd be perfect for the Run Disney because
that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, they're super light, and like you know whether you get the hat or you just get the clip that you can clip on the top, or you can get like the chest mount. They have like just like a strap you put around. It's got like the little thing on the front, and you could run with it. It's super light, so it's not like you're gonna feel any extra,
Heidi Cook. Yeah, that's 31 Magic bands hanging up behind me.
She counted. Oh, that should have been a quiz question.
That should have been a quiz question.
Oh. Quiz question.
How many shirts?
bands?
How many shirts and bands combined?
I know.
Hashtag do the math.
We could have gave out a free Forky mask tonight on that.
Brandy, this is the only efficient way to wear them.
So true. That way you have multiple Magic Bands.
I'd love to see Shep trying to get in a fast pass, hanging down,
leaning over like this. Like, hold on. Let's
Yeah, they're like, it's not working. You got to do it again. Oh,
Yeah.
Uh,
That's so great.
oh, that's great.
So great. Pete McDevitt says the house is not paying that one. It was a fixed play. So, yeah.
I love Pete's odds.
Yeah, I love Pete's odds. Love it. Love it. All right. So first thing I pack, I guess I'm next. I hate to say it, and it's really standard and really boring, but I make sure that all of my shirts and shorts are ready to rock and roll. So I have specific Disney shirts, and they're all these Under Armour style. I mean, this is the Brandy&Dave one, but I have a couple of these. I have some other Under Armour ones, and they're the only thing I will wear for park days because we always go in the summer, and it is frankly hot as all get out. So I need something moisture wicking. So I end up taking a bunch of these, and then polos of the same variety of material, and then I have, a couple of different fun ones. So like I have one that has little martini glasses all over it and whatever. But I get all of that and put it aside because I normally don't wear this stuff. I wear some of the Under Armour ones to actually work out a little bit, but not a ton. At any rate, so that's the first thing I pack. We kind of touched on camera gear. And I mean, I'm like Steve and 90% of the other vloggers that are out there. I roll with the G7X Mark II. Carry that with me daily. Also, this is an old. Why did Brandy put blue hair extensions on top of all this stuff?
those are mine.
That's not Brandy.
Is that from your Bo Peep wig?
From my Bo Peep wig, yes. So, but it's an older Nikon. It's a Nikon D3200. I have a 55 or 18 to 55, and then a 55 to 200 with this. And this is just straight up for photos. Used to do video on this, but as Shep was alluding to, the stabilization on a lot of these aren't, specifically this one. They're ones that have better stabilization. The video stabilization on this isn't great at all. So use this just strictly for photos so that Brandy can blow up the Instagram later. And the only other thing we carry, and just in case, is this sucker. And I don't know what gimbals you guys use, but the DJI Osmo 2.
Yeah, that's what I have too.
Yeah,
I get the same one.
It's pretty killer.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love you can charge your phone to it and everything. I was Touring the Galaxy uses the same one, but I know Josh and Jenna use a few different ones.
Yeah, and
they have the Moza Mini 2.
Yeah,
right? The one I have, and that
one seems good too. I mean, they all sing. I watched like 13 videos of each one trying to figure out which one I wanted, but I'm happy with it.
And I think the Moza Mini is actually more price competitive than
it's like, I think it's like $80 or something like that.
I think that was like $130.
Yeah, I think I paid $110 or something on sale at Best Buy.
Yes. I saw Meg posted earlier that I said Disney doesn't involve math, and I try to make it that way.
Disney always involves math.
But Disney always involves math.
I have two gimbals that I have not learned how to use yet. One is the Zhiyun Crane M or Crane Smooth Q for my phone, and that one I'm getting okay with. The other one, which I can't figure out how to put this back in there now, looks like a little tiny violin. The other one is the Crane M, and this one is for my camera. This is the one I really don't know how to use yet, but it comes in this nice case, but it's a tad bit bigger, and it has an extension that goes down here for the batteries. But it's a
real quick. Sorry, you got to read Cargo's comment. Zip, you got to read it. Zip.
I saw it. I'm replying to her now.
Wrap around your Christmas tree like Garland.
Yes. So those are my gimbals, which are brand new this year. I just started my channel. We're almost to a year now ago, and for the first time, we went in September with no intentions of knowing what was going to happen. Filmed it, loved it, and really saw that I needed a gimbal. So I went and got it. a couple of them. So
Corey
Zipper
uses
sound.
your Crane M, Steve.
Corey uses a Crane M too.
Yeah.
Is it for live
Nice.
streaming?
That's that I did all the research. They don't even make it anymore, so I had to look everywhere for that one. And I went to Amazon, found one, and brand new. I looked at it. I thought, man, there's only one on there. I got to be able to find this somewhere. Looked around and then found it was discontinued. You just can't buy them. Went back to Amazon. Somebody already bought it. So, but luckily, a new one from eBay popped up from the United States. So I snatched it up as soon as I could see it because apparently they go fast. So.
Yeah, they're game changers. I mean, I can't. It's night and day compared to what you can do with just holding your phone or your cameras. I mean, the stabilization's awesome. Just going down Main Street, and it's just all the vlogs I've been taking. It's just so crisp, and everyone's like, "How did you get hold your phone so still?" There, I'm like, "Nah, you got to get a gimbal." I mean, they're money.
They're buttery smooth.
Do you film everything on your phone? Zip?
Right now I have a few cameras here that I have, but I haven't brought them with me just because I can film 4K on my iPhone,
Nice.
and yeah, everything has been on my phone.
You have the iPhone 14s 10R massive, like it's the size of an iPad.
No, it's actually small. I get the 8, and it's not the 8 Plus.
Yeah, it's
So
me too.
yeah.
Pete McDevitt says Disney trips for you guys seem to have more luggage than Oprah.
It's funny because I do pack like I don't want to say girl, but I do pack. I used to pack a lot. I used to have 2 suitcases, one just for my sneakers and shoes. Now I just and my wife did say it in the chat. She goes, Patrick packs more than myself and PJ combined. Wow. But the last 6 trips, I think it was when I did my first Run Disney trip. I said I'm just doing a carry on, and ever since, all I do is have a carry on and a backpack, and I just fit everything in that, and it's so much easier. I know once you jump on the Magical Express and everything, they'll ship your luggage, but for me it's just easy to just go, and I'm packing light, doing some laundry while I'm there.
Yeah, I'll tell you, my August trip is just going to be a backpack and a carry on. So
yeah, it's so easy.
I'm gonna have to fit a lot of things.
You're gonna ship that down though, right?
I'm gonna have to. I mean, I'm gonna have to wear it. That's just not even a question.
Yeah, how's that? Yes,
talking.
I'm actually just going to eBay a couple Bo Peep dresses down, or
Nice.
not eBay, Amazon Prime them to the resort.
Jenna says she
Oh
packs so
yeah,
much
Jenna.
too.
I can't imagine Jenna. I mean, that's going all over to Disneyland for that trip.
Yeah.
You guys were there because you were there for quite a while. You were there for at least 6 days, I want to say, right? Because you got there like almost a week early before GE opened, and then you were a few days after. So that's a big trip.
Okay, Brandy said I'm not allowed to ship dresses down.
Well, you don't ship them. You don't ship them. You buy them on Amazon and you get them delivered.
Yeah, exactly.
And Rob Fuzz says that Nicole should vlog me packing, and actually it is funny because I do lay out all my shorts, and all my shirts, and and all my shirts just to mix and match. And I got you got to have a couple shirts with each pair of shorts. I saw Jenna back here. I don't know if Jenna saw my my favorite shirt that I bring now every time.
Nice.
And I got Prince Shaman Dev if he shows up. Corey Meets World. I hope yours is on the way.
Thanks, Stacy.
But,
yeah, it's funny. I was chatting with Corey the day I got back. I got Corey's shirt. So I have like 3 of Resort TV 1 shirts.
It took me a while because I was like, I want the Corey with the glasses and the hair. Then I kind of like the other style, and then they just had the words, and then he's in the O. I'm like, this is great. I'm like, I don't know what to get. I might as well get them all.
I like it.
54 shirts and counting.
I need all of these on dry fit. That's my only issue.
That's the thing. Yeah, dry fit is so key.
I know, especially in August or from like April through October. You need
yeah.
You need something, and this is gross, but I'm a sweater anyways, and it's bad. So if I don't,
who's short? Did I say shorts?
I hope you don't have my shorts. No. That was great.
Hey, Dean's
Dean's
here.
here.
Dean.
What's up, Dean?
How are you, man? Yes. All right. So
Back on topic.
we were on topic, but off
We were
topic.
kind of,
I'm
yeah.
not sure we've been on topic yet.
We've been in the vicinity of the topic. We're at least talking about what
I mean,
we
we're-
take.
Right. It's
Like-
still packing stuff.
Yeah, with the four of us here, and Dawson's getting older, so he's gone from keeping it at 3.5 to 4 because his clothes are starting to get bigger. Like Brandy has 2 suitcases, Gigi has 1. I get 1 maybe. Dawson and I shared 1 recently. At any rate, it makes no sense because we fly Southwest. It's not like we're paying for this. We could have 8 suitcases, but we try to minimize it because more so on the other end, depending on the room that you're staying in, storage of a lot of suitcases for a 10-day trip for an entire family of 4. And I'm sure Shep, yours is just going to get even crazier with like the 76 people that you have in your family.
84.
It's like zip shirts. It keeps getting bigger.
Yeah, 78 cast members and
78
6 family members.
Oh, I forgot about the cast members.
He is here. He is here. He'll make. He's using the bathroom right now, so he'll come in later.
Obviously, yes. But try to minimize all that and take stuff that can nest together, and you can maybe shove under a bed. If not, just shove it in the corner because, even at a deluxe room, space is kind of a premium, especially when you're going to be there for that long. So we try to keep it as concise as possible. Doesn't necessarily always happen. We do take Brandy has a couple of the Vera Bradley, the weird patterny dealy, but they're like the big kind of shoulder bags. So we take 2 of those as carry-ons with just a whole bunch of clothes in case our stuff gets lost in there. So that's actually a good tip. If you're flying and you're using Magical Express, make sure you have at least 1 change of clothes in your swim stuff in a carry-on.
And a ton of formula.
Ton dry formula.
Yes. Yeah. And that's actually one thing too. Like I do have a resort tour. I'm going to come out eventually with the, that I did at the Poly for our room. And that's one of my only negatives is the storage.
But the Poly's actually reasonable about it because you can put stuff under the bed.
Right. You have the space under the bed, but I mean, I'll show you because what I did, the way I did my room tour was like a real life room tour with like 6 people in a room. So it'll be, I'll try to get that in the next couple of weeks. So you can kind of see what that looks like, but it was insanity because, well, first of all, we had, 4 paying air fares. So we do JetBlue. So we were allowed 4 suitcases. Cool. So the babies obviously don't count because they're lap babies and they don't have suitcases. So we had to make everything fit in 4 suitcases. So, which is good because I don't usually pack a whole lot anyway. But we had to pack like little like seats for the babies to kind of sit in just for whatever.
Right.
One of the suitcases was a stroller. So that brings us right immediately down to 3. So we had to fit 4 of us in 3 suitcases, which we made it work pretty well. But 3, and if you missed the beginning of the stream, I recommend you go back to the beginning of the stream because something interesting did happen in the very beginning. But I have, 3 giant suitcases that they were just all over the place. I mean, in tubs and they were just wherever they could fit. And so it was interesting. But I mean, there is some storage, but there's just not a lot for a family of 6. And even like the resort itself, like that room, the suite room is a 5 occupancy plus an infant. So it is a 6-person suite, but it doesn't really fit 6 people. But that's just my 2 cents. Hashtag my 2 cents.
Nice.
Yes. Zip.
What?
Have you ever
Okay.
shipped anything down there, like suitcases or anything like that?
So that's a funny story. We left here 2 years ago and forgot our stroller for Dawson.
Oh,
So we're driving to Pittsburgh. We realize this. It's a Wednesday night at like 11:30 by the time we get to the hotel where we're going to stay at before we get on the flight early the next morning. So 11:30 that night, I get on Amazon, find the exact same stroller, ship it down, and we were doing a split stay, so we were going to be transferring a couple days after we got there. So I shipped it. I said, you know what, we can deal with it for the first couple of days. I'll ship it to the boardwalk where we were staying for the majority of the trip, and I ordered on that Wednesday or Thursday night. I think it was a Thursday night. It shipped Friday. Wasn't going to get there until Tuesday, which means we would have had it for 4 days. So I ended up returning it from Amazon or to Amazon from the resort. I returned it right there, called, I think it was Orlando Stroller Rental. It was cheaper to rent the stroller for the 8 days we were going to use it, and shipped it out from there. That's the only thing I've truly shipped, and I returned it.
so Shep could have saved you some time there.
I
He found a
to-
stroller.
had to buy another stroller while I was down there.
Sweet.
We had our double stroller for the twins, and then our first day there, it was just like, the other two are 5 and 3, so. And there was a lot of us. It was me, my wife, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, my sister-in-law, but we were just playing shuffle the kids. So it was like, here, you take them, or you take them. And it was just, so I ended up just buying another. It was only a single stroller, but it was like $40. It's cheaper than renting a stroller for a day there. So, and I ended up shipping that back. But
Yeah, like Nicole was just saying in the chat, the Kingdom of the Magic strollers, they're great. We rented them up until I think the last 2 trips that we went on, even though PJ was 6 and his feet were dragging from the stroller. It was nice just to have, because there was, how much walking you do when you're in Disney, and the poor kid was getting tired towards the end of the night when we have the long days, and they were great. They were so durable. We love their strollers. And
What'd you get? The
what's
City
that?
Mini? You get the City Mini GT or whatever it is.
Yeah, it was.
the
sweet.
models.
I know, right?
I just rented one for Dawson. He's
Is that the one
7.
that folds out and has 4 wheels?
It's the one that looks like the Cinderella's.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. No, it has.
No way. I was like, what?
It's a standard stroller. It's designed to hold up to like 65 plus pounds. So it's designed for bigger kids. Has 8 wheels. The one good thing is like it folds down ridiculously small. So whenever you're getting on the bus, you're not that turd burglar that's like
Yeah.
taking up the whole thing. Zippity Mom just said up to 70 pounds for the
City Mini.
City Mini, which we just got one for Dawson. Did we go? Hey, Brandy, did we go Mickey strollers or what? She's
Yeah,
laughing.
Josh,
too hard.
it's not easy, Josh. Like,
Yeah.
and we put the 2 bigger kids, like the first day we put the 2 bigger kids in the double stroller, and we were just passing around the twins, which are like, I don't know, they're probably in the 14-pound range. They're pretty big.
I mean, those strollers are priceless when it's that hot down there. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it with 4. We just have PJ, and it was a struggle.
So it's twofold for us. One, we've had a stroller going there the entirety of our parenting, going to Disney careers. So Brandy's just used to it. She has the stroller. She has stuff. She has specific places she puts all of the stuff. So it's as much of a place to put things as it is for a place to put a child at this point. Brandy just yelled at me for using the fake Boston accent. She said, "What is that accent? You're a yinzer."
You're hanging around us too long.
Yeah, I guess.
It's going to start wearing off. You might start becoming a Patriots fan too.
Dave, let me know if that starts to happen. I'll take care of that.
Have an intervention, please, Stephen.
This and not that.
This and not, yeah, for sure. Yeah, but honestly, the stroller's key, and Dawson hasn't had a stroller not at Disney for 2.5 years, But at Disney, honestly, the amount of meltdowns that you just completely delete from your day because he has the ability to just go in there and recharge, and he's with his personality coming out, he's not a super extrovert. He wants his time, so it's just what he does. He just he'll get in there and hang out for 30 minutes and be ready to rock and roll. The next thing you know, he's chasing down, like sprinting off, and you're trying to grab. It's good times.
And I don't have it with us, but with me right now. But what's also money is having those fans that clip on, those rechargeable fans.
Yeah.
Those are like priceless.
So I just got. I don't have it. I can't reach it. It's a fan that bends, that plugs into the end of your phone, plugs into your USB here.
Okay.
Right. So I brought them home. I was all excited. Like one of our vendors from work brought them in, and I was all pumped. Right. And Brandy's like, "Those aren't supposed to be good for your phone, but here's the deal. I don't know. Does it charge the phone?
Wind turbine.
You're ridiculous. No.
and by the way, just real quick off topic. This is a new challenge while we're down there in August. Is Meg is going to go around in a stroller.
What?
Really?
For a whole day.
I'll push you, Meg. I'll push you.
Oh my god!
She just said she would do that in chat. Just don't go back and read. But she did say
I cannot wait.
She just said it. It's verbally
documented. Yep.
Yes. Yeah. So at any rate, you have the one thing I didn't grab, and I don't even think I put them here. The massive brick batteries that charge everything forever. Obviously, take like 9 of those, but you could plug it in there and you don't have to worry about it ruining your phone. So, at any rate, Strollers.
I was going to ask you guys: do you use the Amazon Prime Now or Guide and Grocer at all? I mean, we always use the Amazon Prime Now, but I was just curious if you guys used it.
Well,
and we save so much money.
When I get there,
brought this over.
Nice.
So this is the one I use.
Yes. When I get there, I have I take my little checklist of things I have, and I have a checklist for things I need to get when I get there. And I get a lift the first night to Walmart and pick up everything I need for the week.
What's that?
I get my toaster. So a lot of people don't know this, but you can get a toaster down there. It went up in price. It used to be $5 to $6. It is now $8.88. But I buy a toaster and bring it to the room and can eat bagels and everything else throughout the week or the 12 days I'm going to be there. Then you really don't need to take the toaster with you because it was only like $8. So just a little
$8 is the cost of 3 bagels.
Yes, I know.
You just go buy it and toast it.
I eat bagels. I don't have to leave my room, and I eat bagels every day for breakfast, and it's convenient. I like it, and my Pop-Tarts.
I think it's great. It's a great idea. But what I mean is the $8.88 is if you were to go up front and buy a bagel and have them toast it, it's going to be $3.50. So it's the cost of 3 bagels. Just leave it.
Oh yeah. The toaster doesn't come home.
We do a lot of like 5 or 6 6-day trips. We don't necessarily. We've been for I think it was 11 days our first trip, but when we got the annual pass, we just try to jump on JetBlue whenever the prices go under $100 one way. So we do a lot of 5 or 6 day trips, even a couple of 4-day ones. So it doesn't make sense to go to Walmart and just kind of waste a couple hours. You know what I mean? So we get the essentials. We get like a case of water, which I'll throw it. This thing right here is money. Yeah. I mean, I throw that in my backpack, grab some ice from the ice machine, and throw some waters in my backpack. And we save so much money. Like Disney Dan did a video on that. Yes, you got to have it.
You get the free cups of water.
Yeah, you get the quick serve, the ice water is everywhere, and you can't go up and take this and fill up your water. But if you get a couple of cups off the side, you just go dump it in. And I refuse to pay $4 a water.
Yeah,
Pro tip: night before you go to bed, go to the ice machine and fill up your ice bucket and let it melt, and then dump it in here in the morning. Relief.
Yeah, it'll stop. Even if we throw some ice cubes in here, it's even with that heat, it will stay. Those ice cubes will be there when we get back to the room later on.
Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I wear knit bags because I used to wear backpacks in the park, and then it causes me to sweat so bad because if you have the big straps and then the big backpack, so I use knit bags now, and I use carabiner clips and attach the water bottles to the carabiner clips on the back of the knit sack or whatever they're called.
You see what Rob said?
Well, you said knit. You said knit sack.
Yes.
Is that the same as a fanny pack?
Well,
no,
let's put
we
it as,
can't say fanny. If there's people in here from the UK, that's a bad word.
What, fanny
But-
pack?
they,
We'll get there. Never mind. Go ahead.
yeah, they are called. I'm pretty sure they're called knit sacks. They look like they're in here somewhere. Hang on a second.
Zip. What water bottle do you use?
I have the Under Armour one.
Okay.
It's just as good as the Yeti.
All right. So this is a Hydro Flask, and this thing is taking a freaking beating.
Yep.
1 liter. Perfect for the whole family. And
Is
it
that
works.
a liter of cola?
Liter cola?
Beverly, can you
Beverly.
Liter Beverly?
Does Beverly stay cold in there?
I'm still waiting for my shipment.
Here's
to
a
get
little
here.
tip.
Should be here any day though.
Here's a little tip. Don't put soda in it.
No.
Twice now.
No.
Twice.
No.
I
You can't
cannot.
get the taste out.
My poor mother. And no, it's not about that. So when you put soda in a bottle like that and you close it, pressure builds up. So when you're standing in line for the bus and you want to drink and you flip the top and it shoots a geyser up and lands on the lady's back in front of you,
Yes.
it's she gets really mad. Don't do it. And don't do it a second time either because you didn't learn your lesson the first time.
Yes.
So do not put soda in those bottles.
Stacey Rogers has a Brita one.
Well,
That's
fancy.
pretty solid. I haven't seen those. The Hydro Flasks are awesome. Arctic makes a RTIC. It's like a Yeti knockoff that's actually been rated higher than what Yeti does.
Really?
Should this be like a whole topic of conversation for like 2 hours?
Like
Next stream? Because I
Could be.
feel like you guys have some serious knowledge about these things.
Yes. Well, Hydro Flask are this is my go-to 100%. What?
No, I'm just laughing at Corey. Patrick says it's just as good as a Yeti while shaking his head no. just as good as a Yeti.
Great. So Steve, you got your bag. What were you?
Oh, this is a knit sack. It's just a little drawstring bag, but that's what it is. There's my little carabiner clip on the bottom for the water bottle. And this keeps me from sweating. So
This is by far the ultimate park bag ever. I've been trying.
Is that a Punisher mouse?
It is actually. Yeah, that's
That is awesome.
So this is a Maxpedition Versa pack, and it's taken me a long time to find what's perfect. Like the perfect bag. Because like you, Steve, backpacks, I sweat a ton. You sweat through it. But this is a satchel, so it's like I'm Indiana Jones.
Man purse.
But it's actually designed for hiking / everyday carry. Someone asked about what do you pack every day? And we're not going to talk about that.
Mountain climbing.
So it sits right at your hip, right? But it has enough storage space for literally everything I talked about camera gear wise. So I put in a set each of vacuum sealed clothing for the kids, right? So extra clothes, but got the value sealed deal. That, ponchos, camera, the G7, the not in the box, but I take the gimbal, the extra lens, all that fun stuff. Plus, what I like about this is it actually has a holster specifically for your water bottle, and it's all accessed right at your hip. So you don't have it on your back. It's not a ton of, you don't get all sweaty and whatever, right? But you can put
You have to switch shoulders.
No, actually, surprisingly, it's ergonomically designed, so you have weight here, but it's designed to be either left-handed or right-handed. So depending on where you or what you are, whether you want your left hip or your right hip, you buy that one specifically. But there's a bunch of little little packs, whatever. This is a 2-hour topic specifically finding the perfect park bag.
Was
Is
that
that
was that
considered considered a personal item for the plane?
Actually, I pack this. That's why I brought it down, because this gets packed.
It's gonna take you 2 hours to convince me to wear that.
I will convince you after 4 days in August, you'll have purchased one.
Definitely.
Is that the same one you had when you were doing the video for Galaxy's Edge?
No.
It looks like it though.
This is my carry-on.
Okay.
So this is a Condor single sling bag, right?
So that fits your diapers.
This fits my diapers. Yes.
Okay.
That's like tactical Disney right there.
It is, and it's perfect. Everything's mesh on the inside, so when security's going through, they can actually see it and don't have to open everything up. I've actually used that in the parks. Ask Brandy. It was probably 50 pounds worth of stuff I was carrying at that point because Gianna was much younger. It was ridiculous. So I limited myself with that, but I still take that as my carry-on for the plane. So Rob's not convinced, but
it's not money.
This is my carry-on for the plane. It's about max size. It's a regular backpack, but it has all the stuff you need. Like if I needed formula, it would go in here, and things like that. So IDs.
All right, I'm going to bed. We'll see you guys later.
Good night. All right. Yeah, so this is mine. It's money, Rob. You can definitely put your not Yeti in there, and an umbrella that you're going to need at some point, especially if you're in the TTA and you're in a monsoon when you jump off.
Dude, I can't even believe
lightweight.
I can't believe you guys brought your backpacks. I wish I got the memo because I didn't even bring my backpack.
You didn't bring your backpack?
You put it on the list.
During your trip.
You carry on, and what do you carry on, and what do you do in the?
Yeah.
In the
guys, you're making me look horrible right now. I don't know what you're doing, but you got to stop.
Yeah. So my carry-on I also carry I always bring my laptop with me. I don't leave it in the luggage. And after last year, I'll never put my cameras in my suitcase again either, because I use these TTA approved bags with the TTA locks, so they know how to get in. They got the right key numbers and all that. I got back to my room, and my suitcase with my cameras was shrink wrapped around it, standing up in the middle of the room. And it was open on the bottom and the top. They busted into it because they apparently couldn't figure out how to get the key to work on the lock. And it even says what number on the bottom of the lock. And then I got a new suitcase laid on my bed and said, although we're not obligated to, we went ahead and gave you a suitcase because we know you can't travel home without it. So my cameras and everything, like I could see my cameras while they were just sitting there. So I decided never again will my cameras go in my suitcase.
I keep all of that with me.
Me too.
Yep. I take 3 and 2 of them are pretty big. So it's hard to put it in there, that bag with everything else I got in there, but I'm going to find a way now.
Well, if you got a satchel and a backpack, you'll be all set.
I think you could put the satchel
inside the backpack, inside the suitcase, inside of.
You could, but with a satchel, you could probably claim that it's your personal item and take a backpack. Probably.
Now, see, it didn't even take 2 hours. You're already convincing me to possibly get one.
Telling you, it's killer. It's killer. It's so great.
Does it get heavy? Does it get heavy and get in the way, bouncing off your hip?
Surprisingly, no. You can actually, there's attachments right here. It comes with a belt clip, right? So one that goes around. So it's like half fanny pack, half shoulder bag. If you really want to, but I think that looks really dumb if you're doing that.
Hey, you can't say fanny.
I can't say fanny, right? But yeah, so it really sits well, Steve. And the thing is that you don't necessarily carry it on your hip. You can swing it around and carry it on your back, but it's lower, so it's not like pressing up against your back. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's at a spot where it moves just enough to get air behind it so you don't sweat a ton. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah,
Kind of.
absolutely.
And it's easy to move around. It's great to put it like on your back when you're walking through crowds so you aren't like hitting people like Indiana Jones would with his satchel.
Well, the nice thing about these too is, and I've always used these. I always carry one. If my family goes with me, my dad always carries one too. But the only thing that really goes in mine is my gear, and then like people's phones, and we always carry these everywhere we go. Of these Ziploc bags of every single shape and size. Because if it rains, you want your gear inside them. I always keep my extra batteries all together in one bag. It just keeps it all kind of organized. And then I just drop those things and my chargers inside here, and that's it. So it never has a lot of weight to it, but I could see. I don't know. I've never had getting it off to get what I need and putting it back on is kind of a hindrance. So I don't know. We'll check it out.
I was just making fun of Dave in the chat. So
yeah, and I'm answering.
he's gonna bombard me with something.
No, I'm actually looking for a link. Karen wanted to know where to get this thing.
So what else you guys pack?
Well, hey,
Shep, go for it.
Here's a good one. Costumes. No.
What? What did you say?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got mine ready. There it is. Put it on.
I can't get it over my headphones.
It's his neck brace.
I can't hear anybody.
Because no one's talking.
So
that's hilarious.
yes, costumes are a must.
Yeah, and that includes too. Like, I don't know if you guys have done a Disney cruise, but with a Disney cruise, they do Pirates Night.
Mm-hmm.
And the one I did in 2015, people go like way over the bar. Like, you literally think you're at a pirate ship. Like, you walk around, there's people that are like so like legit. I feel like they could, captain the ship.
Am I the only one that hasn't done a Disney cruise? Has everyone here?
I've not done a Disney cruise yet.
I will go to a Disney cruise.
Resort TV One and Jenna, and I'm pretty sure it was me that threw the idea out, but we should do a huge,
I'm in,
like, Resort TV One, like, kind of family cruise.
Yep. I would be down for that.
Just 100%.
Throw that out there.
That would be money.
They are awesome. I'll tell you what, like, it was probably one of the best experiences we've had. And at the time, we only had Abe. We didn't. She was Jenny was pregnant with with Bren, the 3-year-old, and the character interactions were just like unbelievable. They spent so much time, and they just kind of roamed around. And like, if they were like walking back to their wherever they hang out as characters, if you like just happen to see them on like out anywhere, they would stop and just spend so much time. Like, Abe probably spent 30 minutes with Pluto outside on the running deck, and it just went back and forth. And like, whoever the people is that hang out with the characters, the guards or whatever, I don't know, what do you call them? The guards,
cast members.
Oh yeah, I guess. He's not ready to come out yet. But they just spend so much time, and it's like no one stops it. Like, it just go. So I highly recommend the Disney cruise. So that's just me.
Oh, it's going to be a definite. I was going to do it
Disney
this year.
Cruise. You can go ahead and give me a free trip. That'd be great.
I already got the green light in the chat, so Nicole C said we can go.
Absolutely awesome.
I'm so anti a cruise, just in general.
No.
Yeah, Hundo.
I was actually going to take a Disney cruise this year instead of going to Disney World until it all worked out. Actually, I think cargo kind of persuaded me. And so it kind of worked out that I decided to do that instead of the cruise this year. And I'm glad I did.
Yeah, I can't bring myself to pay that much for it. But that's not the only reason. We don't get down there that often. And if I'm leaving from a port in Florida and I'm an hour and a half from Disney, with my family on vacation, it's going to turn into like a 10-day land, 5-day or 7-day sea. And that's just not possible.
See, for me, the cruise is actually cheaper than me going to Disney World.
Really?
It is, for sure.
For me, it's not.
For four people, when we were looking at this year, as long as we go during the right month, September is really cheap on cruise rent or cruise fees, whatever it's called, pricing. So we can, for sure, in September we could go 4 of us for more than half the cost of a Disney trip that we took the same previous year.
Wow, Karen's been on 10 Disney cruises.
Wow. We're gonna have to get her.
I've just been on one.
We'll have to get her here on the stream. I'd like to hear about those.
Yeah, and Rob says it's hurricane season. That's why, and sometimes you get rough waters for sure. So
yeah, but it's going to be expensive for me because now I have to book 2 rooms.
Yeah.
Is that Winston?
That was Winston. I don't know why. I don't know what he's mad about. He's mad because Brandy's on the computer and we're not in bed. Which makes sense.
God.
Something else I packed that I forgot to mention at the beginning, one of the first things I pack is always an extra duffel bag. I know it seems weird, but when my bags are full on the way, if I have to ship something back, if I buy 4 lightsabers or swords, you got to have some means of transportation to ship them back if you can't carry. If you're going on a plane, obviously in a car, it's a whole lot different. If you're going on a plane though, and you already go down with full luggage, you're going to get souvenirs. It's really nice with my family because we get 2 checked bags free. So we know we're not going to use them all. So if we take extras, we buy souvenirs, we can go ahead and fill them up while we're down there, and then they count as a free check bag. We don't have to pay for shipping or anything like that. So I always have some nice Army duffel bags with me.
I will be wearing all 4 of mine proudly through the airport. and then immediately getting another pat down.
Yes.
Voluntary. Pick me.
I'm the one with the lightsabers. I'm the one with the swords.
The fight sticks.
I got liquid formula all over me. So what else?
What do you guys do about food?
Well, we started down that road and we said something about Garden Grocer, which we had used in the past. But thanks to our friend Shep, who nicely forgot enough formula and had to go to Walmart and then had to get more stuff from Walmart later in the trip, we found out that Walmart actually delivers to property. Awesome. So as soon as I found this information out, it was like, right? So I went online and did some comparisons, and it was half the cost of Garden Grocer for exactly what I wanted instead of sort of what I wanted. And I really don't like, I hate saying that. Garden Grocer is fantastic. I love the fact that they started that whole trend, them and a couple other folks. But when you can buy a pound of ham instead of a half a pound of ham for $6 and have it delivered, and it's exactly what you want.
Real quick, not to interrupt you, Jenna is leaving for the night. Thank you, Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sending everyone over here. Thanks,
we really appreciate it.
That was huge. 120. That was crazy.
It was fantastic. We're still at like double what we normally are talking to.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Thanks so much for sticking around.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, we were using.
Just real quick, everyone who's still sticking around at almost 11 o'clock at night, thank you all.
Yeah, and if you are new here,
a lot that you guys enjoy what we're doing. So
if you're new here, go and watch last week's episode for sure.
It will secure your viewership. That's on Steve's channel. Someone can throw the link in.
And we have a lot of fun things planned too coming up. So They're gonna be more entertaining. So stay with us.
Absolutely.
Corey, because the first thing I need when I go to my room is 1 pound of ham.
But I mean, I feel like that's essential, and everybody knows that.
well, 1 pound of ham, craft mac and cheese, or craft cheese slices and bread make a great late night snack that isn't $9.99. So
Corey's right up there with Jim from More Sunshine Please with the one-liners. We're gonna
agreed.
We're gonna have to have an award night.
One liner off. Yeah.
Oh wait, Pete McDevitt got some odds here. What do we got?
Yeah. Lightsaber battle odds for opening day. Favorite Zip and Dave 2-1.
Devin Deal 3-1.
So, how are Chef and I not leading this?
I know.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Wait a second. I'm the one with 4 lightsabers. I mean, swords.
He has actual swords.
So back to the God and
Good night,
Groceries.
Meg.
Good night,
Night, Meg.
Meg's
Thank you,
leaving. Good
guys.
night, Meg.
Meg, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah,
so much
Meg.
for popping by. Stopping by, popping in. One of those. I don't know. Downscale put hashtag not $9.99.
Thanks for popping. We were using Garden Grocer a lot, and then we switched over because Amazon Prime now is cheaper. The only thing is with Amazon Prime, and actually, I think Nicole's next Zip Tips is actually on these and the differences between the two. So be sure to check that out on Zip Tips episode 2. But Amazon Prime, you actually need to be there if you're getting liquor or beer and wine.
Stupid liquor.
You have to go to the front desk.
rules.
Real
You have
quick,
to
Rob's heading out too, real quick.
Oh.
Rob, your money,
Hey, Rob.
kid.
Thanks, Rob.
Shark Week, Rob.
And he's got
Is
another
he?
Shark Week
Is he?
episode tomorrow at
He
6.
He said night, Meg. Is he really leaving?
He said, "I'm off tonight, guys. See you tomorrow."
All right.
Night, boss. Ultimate Super Hangout.
So
Tomorrow
check
night.
him out. Yeah, tomorrow at 6. Check him out for day 4 of Shark
and,
Week.
and I think 4:00 on Friday as well.
Yeah.
For Pub Talk Shark Week.
He says Steve's odds are low because he's too busy making a list, and Shep apparently will be waiting for Walmart for delivery baby food.
Good point.
I'll be
I
making
love
one
it.
for you, Shep.
Dude, the one-liners are flying tonight.
So
Flying tonight.
so just to be clear, it's just because I'm not there for the fight. I'm actually at Walmart waiting. So okay, no, that makes perfect sense to me now. Thank you.
And I don't know what's the shipping on the Walmart, Dave? Do you remember roughly?
It was like $7.
Okay.
It was the
That's nice.
entirety of the order that at Garden Grocer was going to cost me $100 was like $60.
So like when we go, we found this Lyft two trips ago. That Lyft is much cheaper than Uber.
Agreed.
Down there at Disney, where they told me I was Ubering around. They told me to Lyft. It's cheaper. So we went for $8. We can go to Walmart on a Lyft. We go late at night. We still stand in line for 2 hours because there's 500 lanes and every one of them is full with 30 people in it. I don't know how they do it, but Shep can attest to it.
I got ripped off by Lyft.
Oh, did you? Well, that's another story.
Do you want me to elaborate? I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah. Okay. Let me finish real quick. But what we do is I have my list of food and Pop-Tarts, bottled water, like Zip was saying. Microwave popcorn is always a good one to have because you get a microwave in there and it's a little snack at night where you don't have to spend $10 on something. But I always have that list. We go get it. And then if you like alcohol for the week as well. And you can just stock up one time. It takes me $8. I like it a little better because I can take my time down the aisles and pick what I want instead of trying to remember it all at the same time. But then when you take another $8 back, they drop you right off. You take it to your room and you're set for the week. So,
Well, and I'm completely with you. My like of like the Walmart store is almost full like grocery store. It is legit, and you can order it up to a week out. And it seems that deliveries are scheduled 2 or 3 days out, so you want to do it at least a week out.
One other thing for the Walmart though too is this Walmart has pretty good quality and selection of Disney souvenirs at Walmart prices. So one of the other things we do when we go there too, not only are we doing our groceries, but we pick up all the shirts and all the toys and towels and everything else that we need to bring back, instead of paying 10 times as much at the parks for the pretty much the same stuff. It's all licensed Disney merchandise. The selection may not be as good as some of the things in the park, but it's a great way to get your souvenirs out of the way fast if you do it on the first day when we go. And then they are, like I said, Walmart prices. You're paying $5 a shirt and instead of 25 at the park.
Yeah, I'm actually just real quick on Nicole's comment. They are imposing that $6 packaging fee, and you're right. So when we were there, and definitely Walmart's the way to go. Amazon Prime does deliver as well. But when we looked at both options, Amazon Prime, like you had to schedule it like a week out. Like you couldn't get like the 2-day Prime delivery. You had it way further out, where Walmart was literally like 2 days. So we did get Walmart delivered the day we arrived. So when we got there, it was there ready to go, and they ended up bringing it down to our room for free. And then we also underestimated how much water we needed, obviously, just because we were filling up, 8 million babies' bottles of formula. So we had to get more water delivered. And same thing, we just ordered on Walmart like on Monday, I think, and we got it by like Tuesday afternoon or something. It was pretty crazy how quick it was. And they did just walk it down to the room for free. So I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty accurate. If that makes any sense at all. That, yeah, groceries or something like that, they may not charge that $6 fee because we didn't. But
isn't that only if they deliver it to your room? If you go pick it up from the front lobby, it's still free.
Correct.
So if you just have it shipped to the front lobby, you go get it yourself. You don't pay a $6 per package fee.
Exactly, because I had read about that before we went down there, because that was implemented like a month ago or 2 months ago, or whatever. And I had planned on going down to pick all that stuff up, and they just came and delivered it. So I don't know if they were just sick of looking at it and they just brought it down or whatever. But we didn't get charged for it. So yeah, no, just wait. Wait it out.
Corey did mention, I used to live in Florida right next to Disney World, and he mentioned a grocery chain called Publix. They are phenomenal. They have a lot of really good Disney shirts too, and they have some really good groceries there. It's pretty Walmart comparable, but as a grocery store, or at least it used to be when I lived down there. So, but he did mention that, and it is a really good place.
I was actually thinking about picking up another Disney shirt. I have to go down there.
Zip's going to take a trip to Publix just to look at the shirts. He's not going to care about anything else. It's just going to be, hey, look, shirts.
Sold.
Love it.
Just real quick too, time of the year. What do you guys pack to plan for like time of year type stuff?
Under Armour clothing.
Yeah.
We usually do summer. The last 2 Januaries were the only 2 non-summer trips, and 2 years ago it was ridiculously cold. It was like wind chills in the 20s.
Oh wow!
While we were down there, so it was really chilly. I had to wear jeans in the park, which was really weird. Like really weird, like a windbreaker and jeans.
That's not Disney.
It's not Disney. That was like, ugh, it's bad. It was bad. But windbreaker, actually, besides ponchos and whatever, I have this Patagonia kind of windbreaker / raincoat, right? It folds up pretty small that I put at the bottom of my satchel. So it works, but it actually keeps you pretty warm whenever it's 40 in the evening. So other than that, Under Armour. That's all I can say. Head to toe.
Yep.
Do you bring ponchos, or do you buy them?
Always bring them.
Yeah,
Walmart has them for $8 for 8 of them or whatever.
Yep. I bring a heavy duty one and then buy a bunch of the $1 ones or whatever. So in case something happens to the heavy duty one.
That's probably a good idea. I'll have to do that next time.
If it rains like it did on Jim last night,
Oh
you
my
might
God.
need.
It doesn't even matter. Yeah.
No matter what
He was walking through the puddles over in tomorrow and needing me. Yeah. I mean, that happened to us once when we were down there too. We were going to Mickey's backyard barbecue, leaving Magic Kingdom, completely soaked, and I think we only brought one pair of sneakers for PJ, and they were toast. So we had to go and spend $50 on Crocs for him. But
Well, and that's a really good point, Zip, that you're getting to. Is it'll take at least 2 sets of shoes,
yeah.
and then
Oh,
sandals.
I take a luggage full of shoes. But what
Do you really? Are you that guy?
No. But
you like super tennis shoe guy
I got all kinds
or
of shoes.
sneakers? Are they
Snakes.
sneakers?
I got 53 pairs of sneakers, but no,
It wouldn't surprise me.
Now we put our sandals in our backpack. So if it does start to pour, we put our sneakers in our backpacks, throw our sandals on.
Your wife is yelling at you that the Crocs.
she
were only
really?
30
What's
that
going
the
on?
Crocs were only $35 with
Yeah.
the AP discount.
These are what I bought these, and they're the greatest
She
thing to
was not
wear.
yelling.
You wear. Oh, we got an appearance from a cast member.
Cast members here?
So Ian just wanted to say hi.
Hi, Ian.
Ian,
What up, Ian?
Yeah,
How you doing?
He doesn't like to show his face, so he's wearing a mask.
it's
But
okay,
he
Ian.
just wanted to say hi real quick, and he gets a crazy discount on stuff, so he packs a lot of Disney stuff when he goes.
He looks like Bumblebee.
Disguise.
It is Bumblebee. So, but he just wanted to say hi real quick. So, everyone
up,
in the
Ian?
chat, this is Ian. He's my good cast member buddy. He just fills me with a lot of insider information that usually nobody ever knows about. So,
Except for WDWNT. Who, buddy?
So,
anyways,
back to what I was saying.
Sorry.
I use these Crocs. They're a lot better than getting your sandals wet. And they fit pretty nice inside my 2-gallon Ziploc baggie. So when they get wet, you can throw them in there real quick, and nothing else will get wet. And they're obviously rubber, so that works. I found that works a lot better than sandals.
So Shep, you and Ian, Shep, you and Ian earmuffs because it's not Vineyard Vines. I actually go with Sperry shoes, like Sperry sandals, Sperry topsider, pretty solid. I know that's one of your competitors, but I apologize, Shep.
And nobody else knows what we're talking about.
And that's the beauty of it.
So what do you guys do for packing for, like, do you guys, obviously I do, or wouldn't be asking, for like just documents, paperwork, things like that? Cause I got checklists for everything. And I mean, I even brought my book back out. I do this for the dining every year. This is my dining review book, and it has my reservation in it. It has something in it for the, tells about the dining plan, lists all the restaurants you can eat at, all of our plans. So like where we're eating each day. And then it has pictures of the restaurant, menus. It's all in order chronologically where we're going to be eating and the pricing, all that. So that's just, I know it's going to sound sick, but that's fun for me. So
Nothing wrong with that,
you guys bring anything like that at all?
Yeah, Nicole's in love with that, by the way, that book. So
I'll be honest, it's a great book.
She does something kind of similar. She does color coded day to day of everything we got planned. I mean, if she's not planning the trip for us, she's always planning the trip for us. She hasn't not been planning a trip for 2 years, but she does this every day. It's color coded. And touring plans, she'll throw the touring plans of the crowd levels for every day. She does a great job, and it actually makes the trip. I know a lot of people like to go on trips and just wing it and have fun and do what they want to do. But for Disney, it really helps if you plan it, because then you can get your bang for your buck and everything you want in. And she does a great job. And I'm not saying that because she's just in the chat.
The good thing about the things I bring, it is organized, but it's not necessarily structured. These are things I don't have to go do except my dining. I got to do the dining. But like I bring these kind of things too. This is my 3-ring binder of my hidden Mickey pins. So a hidden Mickey pin is something you only can get off a cast member. and then it's broken down by year, tabbed out, and then has pictures somewhere here of all the ones they have, and then I got checklists in here of what I need. So when you're going around looking for the pins, if you're a pin hunter and you know what a hidden Mickey pin is,
I do.
I have a checklist back in the room, so I could go out and trade for pins I don't think I have, go back and look at them at night when I'm just laying in bed, and then the ones I already have, I can go back out and trade with cast members again the next day. So Corey says, "Can you imagine if Steve forgot the book?"
Yeah, I mean, so Steve did a lot of prep today. He made all those today just for the show.
Yeah, I'm impressed. So
Awesome.
impressed.
Thank you, Steve.
Well, once you make one, like the checklist book, it's pretty easy because then I don't ever have to do it again. Just add the new stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, the meal plan was for my 2017 trip. So, but
I've been outplanned, Brandy.
Yeah, Steve's money.
I have I've always tried to consolidate it to a single page color coded Excel spreadsheet that I then laminate. Much like Steve said, it's a guide. It's more of a fun thing to do leading up to the trip to get all your fast passes on it and kind of block out your day. But it was very similar to a play guide that you see on a football sideline. So I was never smart enough to do it two-sided. And I don't think I've done one for the last 2 or 3 trips, mainly because of this little beauty here. Paperwork-wise, all I really carry is printouts of what our ADRs are, just the reservation number and where it is. Our actual reservation printed out off the screen, so I have that. Those are the 2 things I feel that hard copy-wise you need. Just because we're traveling with the kids, we do take birth certificate copies in case we get stopped at TSA, and which never happens, but if you don't have it, you never know. And I honestly think that's it at this point. Everything else we go by MDE and then back it up on the Touring Plans app. So
yeah,
I might have to laminate something this year just for the August trip, just because at this point.
I have a laminator, so I can laminate everything. So
really?
I do have a laminator, and then I keep this pouch here. This is what we use for, like you said, you never know when you're gonna need birth certificates or any of that kind of stuff. So we put all that in here, and I keep that on my carry-on in case we need it. And then as soon as it also has all of our annual passes in it, and our we're going to Mickey's Not So Scary, so we have those passes. And then as soon as we get there, that's what we put in the safe. So
yep.
It's just handy in case you need it that way. And also, if you're going to go to the doctor, if you have to go to the hospital down there, you need some form of identification, you need your insurance cards, things like that. Yep. It's handy to have, because I've actually taken Disney trips where we had to go to the hospital before. So it's
I can tell you a story about that one.
Let's hear it.
Recently.
Yeah. And that's one thing that, like, I swear now by, and I'll tell this to everybody too, like, what you pay for, the big price tag you pay for Disney, not everybody sees what you get out of it. But my son woke up Sunday night, the night we were down there on a Sunday night, woke up with some ear pain. We went Monday morning to breakfast, came back, he was still in pain. Took him to the urgent care. Bus comes, picks up him and my wife, shoots him off to the urgent care, whatever they have that's local. Less than 2 hours, they're back. He had a double ear infection, which is no bueno. But at the end of the day, it was seamless. It was just like, that's the stuff that's where your money goes, is that, they make everything so convenient. The bus was the van was complimentary to and from. When they got there, they called the bus, or van rather, back to pick them up once he was done, to bring him back to the resort. So it was seamless. So stuff like that people don't see on a regular basis, that's what you truly pay for, when you pay for that big price tag. And, luckily some people don't have to ever use it, but when you do, it's there, and it's super flawless. So
it's incredible.
That's my comment. Serious comment, but it's a comment.
Well, I got just a few more things I want to show for those that haven't seen them. Yeah, don't forget those either. 100%.
DVC card and
Yes.
pass holder card.
Because they want to see it when you're there. So,
Yep.
real quick, a few more things. I always have my batteries. I always have my chargers, all that good stuff. I always bring these, which are Tupperware. Well, I don't know where there they are. These little bitty Tupperware jars. They stack real nice and easy. I take these with me everywhere I go because when you go to a meal, especially when it's a birthday, they bring out cupcakes and things. If you don't want to eat them, you can throw them in those things, seal the lid, throw them in the backpack, and have them as a snack when you go back to the resort. And then I always bring my
Nicole, get on that. It's a great idea.
Then we have our autograph books, and we even actually make our own. So like we made these. This is my autograph book, and it's got color coded pages. It's upside down, but it's got every character that they that we know that we can see. And then I think I got it upside down still. Sorry. And then you just get it signed, and then I bring it back every trip. That way I can get it filled up, and it's not the same people over and over again. And then I got what else do I have? There was one other thing I wanted to mention, and I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I always bring postcards, stamps, and address book so that you can mail out things to people while you're down there. And if you bring stamps and you just throw a stamp on the postcard, you don't have to mess with going through the process and buying postage and all that other stuff too. They have a mailbox right in your resort, and you can just put a stamp on a postcard that you got, run down. And actually I bought all my postcards at that Walmart during my Lyft trip, and I still have a bunch left. So they're like 10 cents. So go buy them. It's worth it. And then you can mail them out to your family while you're down there. So
That's true. That's true, Pete. He does keep reaching in there, and there's more coming out.
There's a whole lot more there. I'm trying to skip over everything that's in there.
It's like a clown car of luggage.
He even brings that Yoda in the background.
That's my Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards. I got the binder for it and collect those. Yeah, I've done this once or twice.
Steve, I need that binder. We got a Zippity Doo Dad
oh, nice
bag with all the cards. We need something to put them in.
They have these at the Emporium for sure.
Yeah. I thought you made that like the.
Oh no, I didn't make this one. I made my autograph book. This is actually a three. It's actually a 3-ring binder, I think. And it comes. I changed out the sleeves because I didn't like them. But my checklist, believe it or not, is in here too. So I have checklists that I created for these two that I mark off what I have, and I got the maps in here. And then it comes with like card sleeves for your cards. And it's actually
like baseball cards. Wow.
Got the logo on the front. I think it was $20 at Emporium maybe. And if you get a discount and everything, it's a lot cheaper. So it's worth it.
If PJ watches this replay tomorrow morning, you are going to be getting texts and hit up. I think he's got a new best friend.
Yes, I actually, you don't even have to really play. You have to play the game to advance, but you can get a free pack of Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom cards. I think there's 6 in each one, if I'm remembering correctly. But you can get a pack of those every day for free. You go
That's why we have so many. Yep.
Yeah, we got shut down last time.
Really?
Yeah. What's that?
Did you open you got to open the portal before you go in every day. So like you have to take your magic band, you go up to the keyhole whichever one you're on. Mm-hmm. You go to the keyhole, you activate it. If somebody's the key holder, they got to activate the portal. Once you do it one time, so like there's like 5 to 6, 8 segments around each thing. All you got to do is open one of them. Then you go back, and every person in your party can get a pack of cards.
See, we just bring one of the 31 magic bands, and they just keep giving us new ones. We keep starting over, and they keep giving us packs.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, we'll take just all of the magic bands that we could potentially use because obviously we have to be color coded. Mm-hmm. And the one day we went to Magic Kingdom to start, my daughter who had the game on hers walked up and clicks it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that doesn't have a game on it. It says that you have a game on a different magic band. You need to bring it back." I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah.
It's a computer. It's in front of you. Fix it.
And I'll tell you, with all the great rides at Magic Kingdom and all the meet and greets with characters, PJ would rather do that than I think anything else. That in the pool, but I mean that is like such a great thing. That they have.
Sorcerers?
Yeah, I mean he loves that. He loves the at Animal Kingdom with the Wilderness Explorers book. I mean, just all those little things is what he loves. I mean, he'd rather run around and do that than actually go on a ride.
Where'd you get the little pass holder thing for your Magic Band? Because I don't have one.
They send it to you.
Yeah.
Actually, this is from last year. I got mine. I re-upped mine this past January. And so I went on the trip, come back, and they sent my pass holder band, which they don't send you prior to. You have if you ordered online, they send it to you afterwards, which is kind of frustrating. So they sent it, and there was a little note in it that said, "We're out of the little orange pass holder dealies. We will send it to you eventually." It is June. I still have not received mine. This is mine from the previous year. So I'm kind of upset that I can't have it on multiple ones. I'm afraid that it's going to break. And if Disney, you're watching, send me a couple.
And
Real quick,
and Donna
Donna
said no.
is gone, and so is Dale.
Good night, Donna. Good night, Dale.
Good night, guys.
Thank you so much for popping in. It's great to see you.
Thanks for
Jim
hanging
is
out.
still here. I was
Yes.
going to say something. Did you watch his video about trying to send a postcard?
I did not. No.
He walked up to the one on Main Street and it didn't work.
Oh, really?
There's
No
only
way.
one in each park that works now.
Did you
Oh,
see what
wow.
he just put though? He said you
What?
can get those at any guest relations center in any of the parks.
I'm gonna get one at every park every day of the trip, and they're not gonna stop me like all of the fun Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom people.
Well, that's like I got my first because this is our first year we've been pass holders,
Thanks for that, Jim. By the way,
and I finally got my first magnet, and so I go into Mouse Gears, and I was like, "Hey, can I get the magnet, whatever?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I was like, "So there's 4 of us," and she's like, "Okay, I need to see all their IDs." I was like, "Well, 2 of them are 5 and 3, and they're outside with my wife, who's the other one." And she's like, "Okay, well, I need to see her ID," and I'm like, "Well, she's got twins out there in a stroller." I'm like, "You can't just give me the 4 magnets. I'm not trying to steal magnets from you, and I have all the cards right here." I mean, I understand that they're
Yeah.
just trying to make sure that everything jives, but it's like, why would I have 4 random people's passes?
Yeah, they're pretty strict with that.
I ended up getting them, but it was just like pulling teeth.
So he was right. It was like a clown car. I found 4 more things. And that's it. One is for Zip. I always bring these card holders. These
Yeah, I
plastic
got
cards
those. All
so that
right.
they don't ruin. I always bring a collapsible laundry bag. Like it
We do too. Yep.
folds into a big box so you can put your laundry in.
you bring like 9 of those.
These are not as necessary anymore for the new rooms, but I still use them because I have 8 chargers and 4 battery packs that I charge every day. But I always bring these, which are you plug these into the outlet. It's got 2 extra USB ports and 6 outlets. So I put 2 of these side by side and to do all my charging because I literally have 8 chargers and 4 battery packs. And then the last thing I recommend is just something to make it a little better. And this is from Corey Fiasco. I learned about these from him. The Magic Candle Company sells these room scents, and they're dye free, so you can spray them all over your pillows and everything. And if you spray these in your room, they last a really long time, and it makes your room smell really good. They're TSA acceptable, whatever shipping, and I don't know, they're really really cool. And I found them through him, and I think they're the greatest thing I have. So
Sweet.
I just read Corey's comment.
What was that?
They started giving a gift to pass holders on Villains Night the week
Oh,
after me and Corey did it.
Call them.
Why
I'm
did you read
so-
that comment?
I know. I am so not happy right now. And actually, the other thing too is like, I totally forgot. Like once I saw like those tumblers you can get, and I wanted to buy like a bunch of those tumblers, but that night went so fast. It was just over before we knew it. But I am pretty not.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, what
happy
is the
with
gift? Nicole asks.
yeah. I'm curious too.
Do you know what it is, Shep, or does
that.
Corey?
I
know?
don't. Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Corey
Corey was-
Corey threw it out there. So
Corey,
he
do you know
might
what the gift is?
That's probably the coolest thing in the world, and I didn't get it.
Actually, you know what was really cool is
It's actually a free annual pass.
Yeah, that'd be a real sweet deal. Thanks, Disney.
Pete, yeah, we did get that. I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We're gonna do a video with all the mail that we've been getting. Pete McDevitt sent PJ a few pins today. We got it today. But yeah, so real quick, we got a cutting board for the last time we were down there. Not the last time, but I think it was January.
The food and wine.
The food and wine, yeah. So, but the thing was, I only went once. We only went to Epcot that once, and my wife's aunt and uncle was in front of me, and they made the trip to Epcot 3 times because you have to be there 3 times in order to get the cutting board. And I was behind them, and I go, "Oh, I want that cutting board," but it was our first time, and we were leaving the following days. So I went up to the line, and Nicole's like, "I'm not going with you." She was a little embarrassed. She was like, "I'm not going with you." So I get up there, and no, that's all right. And I had my pass holder and I had hers, and I said, "Look, this is our last day. We really want the cutting board. There's 3 of us, my wife and my son." I was like, "Is there any way you can just scan all 3 of these and just count them as 3 days?" And she ended up hooking me up, which, like I said, Shep, they're sticklers, which they were, but she was sweet enough to get it. So my wife's aunt and uncle in front of me that spent 3 extra days going to Epcot. I walked out with the cutting board. They're just shaking their heads, going, "You got to be kidding me!"
These are the cutting boards.
Hashtag smooth zip talker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And actually,
why Zip wanted it, because this is it. It's really nice. It's like a 6-inch cutting board. So
and we still have it. And you know what
want
people were doing were getting Mickey and Minnie to sign those.
Oh,
so
nice.
I thought that was really a cool idea. So I might bring that with me next time just to do it.
I've seen people bring plates. I don't know why, but they bring a glass
People
plate.
bring their own trays.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous what they have signed.
Yeah, in the Run Disney medals, people were getting them to sign. I got one from a medal from the Minnie's, the 10K I did for Minnie, and I didn't get a chance, but I would have loved to have her sign one of the dots on the.
Rachel asked me what I was showing. It was the annual pass holder cutting board you can get for the Food and Wine Festival last year. You had to go. You're supposed to go 3 days in a row,
unless you're Zip.
Unless you're Zip,
I'll get you.
Do we get? I wonder if they give one out this year while we're there.
Yeah, they will.
It'll be different though, right?
It should be something different. They usually change it up. One year I got wine glasses, and then I can't remember what I got the other year. I've been 3 times, and then this year was the cutting board.
Well, I'm sure we'll be there more than 3 times in August. So
4 days, right? 28. Yeah. Well, 29 it starts, so 29, 30, 31.
Yeah, and it's
we can just stop over on the 1st.
Yeah, they give you a different gift.
I gotta
every
change my flight, don't I?
So
you got to change your flight. I just booked mine, and I'm not leaving till like 7 o'clock on the 1st.
All right, Brandy, tell me if I'm allowed.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Peer pressure.
So this is kind of like just normal stuff, but this is my my go-to kind of. I call it my first aid kit, right? So Tide pen, headache medicine, Visine for Brandy and her contacts, bug spray, hand sanitizer, Neosporin, a bunch of batteries. There's some semblance of Tums in here, Band-Aids, like all the essentials that you could potentially have. And it fits just in this one little pocket that I have in my man purse. And it's perfect. But it's all the standard stuff, right? So all of it's backed up at the room with more stuff to go in there. But it's all the stuff that you're like, well, crap, I wish I had this.
Yep, we do the same. Zantac, everything.
Zantac is go-to.
It's huge.
Other reason I love this bag is because it has Velcro, so you can buy all these patches, right? And
that's pretty awesome.
And decorate it up.
We're gonna have to. We're gonna talk about this satchel.
Yeah, we can talk about the satchel. And then these
off
are
camera,
on camera, off camera. These are the for sure must carry all the time. These are the Brandy&Dave Series 1 buttons.
That's
nice.
awesome.
What?
Yes.
I need one of those.
You'll get them. You'll get them. So we have those Series 2 we just talked about tonight. If we can get them done, they'll be ready to rock and roll for July. So
Nice.
I'm gonna have Series 5 with me by August.
Chef's just that's so great, man.
I'm making them right now.
So great.
Um,
I think that's the majority. Oh yeah, this. The other thing, we have to have a small Amazon box like this to ship stuff. Again, what's up with the hair? Oh, because this came back. But all of Brandy's ears and such get packed that way. So because you can't just put the wire ones in, you need to actually put them in something structurally sound. So I think that's it.
you had mentioned the Tide pin.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I also bring
Autograph
these.
books? Do you guys have autograph books?
Oh yeah,
You
I made
already-
my own. Were you not paying attention?
I know, seriously, Chef.
Yeah,
we got ours. I got to get a new book though, just to get all the Disney YouTubers assigned.
You know what?
that's a good idea.
That's a really good
great
idea.
I'm bringing a brand new book just for that. That's awesome.
I'm buying one when I go there because that's even more
I'm with
special
you,
than
Chef.
bringing one.
Let's get the princess ones with the special princess pens and have all the YouTubers
Done.
sign it.
Well, I was
Done.
hoping Steve could make me a Zippity Doo Dad one.
That'd be pretty sweet too.
I have this princess one. It's got little sparkly hearts up in there. So
On
Nice.
it.
This is my girl.
On it. There's a bunch of people in the chat just saying I want a button. Hit me up on Twitter or IG, and we'll
but real quick, you were mentioning Tide pens. I bring these. These are the Tide laundry detergent travel size.
Ooh, what is
Tide
this?
Pods?
No, these are just
Like
they're-
delicious Tide Pods?
It is no, it's not delicious Tide Pods. They are it's travel size detergent. It's liquid. So it's just like it's gel. It's got the Tide stuff. But you go to the laundry down there because I do a lot of laundry while I'm there. And I always try to wash my stuff before I come home so my suitcase doesn't stink.
Yes.
But these are like $1. And if you go buy them in the laundry room, they're like $5. So
Yes.
I always recommend bringing these. I always bring these too.
We actually just take our Tide and bag it out ourselves and double bag it in Zippity Doo Dad lock bags.
Nice.
And it works. It's just, but I say Brandy does the laundry, so we'll do a pool day about we'll do a pool day about halfway through, and she goes over, and it's absolutely hilarious because it'll be like 8:30, and it'll be the only day that she wants to get up early and be like, I got to get over there to make sure I get all the washers and all the dryers before anyone gets over there. And
She is correct.
yeah, and then like she runs over there, gets that done, and comes back, and she's like, some dude got in there and he like took one of the washers, so now I got to get back before he gets done so that I can put everything in all the dryers because there's only 3 left. And I'm like, cool.
I got a quick story about the dryers. So we were at the plaza in Magic Kingdom, and for kids they give out crayons and stuff. And we told
Right.
PJ, you got to leave the crayons there.
Oh, buddy.
Well, he was just like, we're walking to Space Mountain, and he pulls out a blue crayon and says, Dad,
Real quick, Zip. Alyssa and Neil, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Good night.
And all you just got to do is just step your game up a little bit.
and he takes the crayon out. And he's just like, Dad, I took this. I'm like, well, first of all, that's stealing. Even though he got it for free, I was telling him he had to leave it there. And he goes, all right, I won't do it again. And I was like, all right, put it away. Puts it in his pocket. We do laundry. It was everywhere on all the clothes, and 2 of my shorts. It still hasn't come out. I had to throw them away. Blue everywhere.
Oh,
It was terrible. I was like, oh, this kid. I still blame I still blame Nicole for not checking the pockets.
Did your shorts turn purple with the blue and the pink?
It was just spots everywhere. Spots like, no, it was. I might have them somewhere because they were like my favorites. I'm still trying. I watched them like 6 times. I'm still trying to get them out. Shots. But yeah, so check the pockets.
yeah. Always check the pockets. Always
Remember your
check.
wife to check the pockets.
Always check the pockets.
So we've been going for 2 hours. What's up?
That's it.
Already?
Yeah.
That was quick.
That was real quick.
That's quick. What else you got, Shep? You got anything else?
I'm going through my list. I mean,
I don't know. The laundry thing's kind of key though. If you're trying to limit packing, like you're flying on an airline where you have to pay for luggage, making sure that you have, and as a dude, this is probably a lot easier just because, you can throw in 3 pair of pink salmon shorts and a bunch of blue shirts, like 3 or 4 of them, and just wash them halfway through, and you're good to go.
or
Right.
don't wash them.
Well, that's true. You could also do that. Could also do that. Who's taking off? Oh,
Rachel.
Good night, Rachel. Thanks for
Rachel.
stopping by. I appreciate it. But the laundry thing's key. If you're there for a longer time, I think it was last year. I packed enough shirts for the entirety of 10 days, and I only wore half of them.
Mm-hmm. I always overpack. I know.
What
Corey,
are you showing?
It's just a. Oh wait, hold on a second.
If you think that Shep is looking at an empty piece of paper,
it's just a prop. It's just a prop right here. There's nothing actually on it.
I love it.
that's amazing.
It's an empty prop.
But it looks good. And if you all think that I'm looking at something and reading off of a script of some sort, then it only benefits us in a way of keeping you all involved and
Keep digging.
I'm done.
How many magic bands do you guys take? I want to know if we're the exception to the rule.
I take 3.
Okay.
I have I have my black one that I always love. I have the American Legend one, that limited edition American Legend, like with the American flag on it.
Nice.
And then whatever one we ordered for that trip, just in case that's like the only one that will work for that trip, even though we know how to do it through the app and connecting them and everything. But yeah, I take 3.
I don't have 31, but I always have I always carry at least a backup. So I agree with maybe 3 just in case.
PJ's lost 2.
PJ's lost 2?
Yeah. Once we got off the airplane, walk into the Magical Express, and he didn't have it. We're like, "Are you serious? You already lost it?"
But, Kay's heading out real quick, so
yeah, we're going to be finishing up too, I think.
Good night, Kay.
Thanks, Kay.
Yeah,
thanks so much.
We're running out of things to talk about on my blank piece of paper. So
yeah, Shep, how many do you take?
The one I get from Disney.
Sweet. We each take.
I literally. Sorry.
We take one of every color.
Oh. Well, you could always buy one. I mean, it's not like if you lost it, you're out.
Oh, it's not a lost thing.
It's
if I
matching the
have
clothes.
a green shirt on, I have to match it.
See, Dave, you're my man, kid.
I'm telling you, dude. There's gonna be a bunch of shorts ordered. There's gonna be. I gotta get the red, white, and blue big vineyard vines whale. You know what? You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I gotta get that. I'm in. I
don't think they have any hot pink. I don't think they have any Chubby's hot pink bracelets though.
Let me clarify this.
Best short
I just said bracelets
right there.
#, bracelets.
I just want to make sure I get this right. David and Zip pack 30 shirts, color code everything.
Yeah.
Wristbands to the degree. Me and Shep are willing to wear clothes more than once. Am I right on this?
Top bunk, #top bunk, bottom bunk.
I'll tell you what. I don't wear the same. So I only, to clarify, I only wear the same shirts twice if I'm going to the pool.
Oh, that's understandable.
Oh, I don't even.
So like if I wear a shirt,
I wear the same shirt all week.
Yeah. So. But in all honesty, I probably wear the same shirt like all week. But
I wear.
I am lacking on the Magic Band
collection.
These are the ones that we got the last trip. The green was mine. This blue one was for Cash, who is 6 months old and can't wear it. And I think this is my wife's, the gray, because she just didn't want to pick a color.
Well, we got 9 on our first trip because we stayed at Saratoga,
Three different
Bay,
resorts, right?
Bay Lake and the Beach Club, our first trip. So we
Oh,
were
wow.
there.
Did you wristbands for each one of those?
Yes, every time you book a thing, a new
Yeah,
hotel, you get. We got
we
9.
stayed at we stayed at. So this is a crazy story. We were staying at I want to say it was Yacht Club. No, the Poly. We were actually at the Poly on DVC points that we rented,
Cargo.
and we booked one night before that at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and then we decided to leave a day earlier. And this is Zip. You'll appreciate this. The first year that the Penguins won the Cup, so 2015 or whatever it was.
I don't appreciate it so far. Continue.
You'll appreciate it as a hockey fan. You'll appreciate it as a hockey fan. So that year, we looked at it, and they were playing San Jose. So that second half of the series, it was like a 3-game stint or 3-day stint in between games. And Game 7 of the Cup was going to be on the day that we were driving down.
Oh,
So if it were to happen, right? So I looked at Brandy and I said, I can't handle this. Do you realize how unsafe this is going to be if I'm screaming at the radio as we drive to Florida? It is for the betterment of our family to book an extra day and leave a day early. so we booked another day at Wilderness Lodge. Prior to that, left a day earlier. Now, luckily, they had won the Cup in Game 6, not Game 7. So that was fantastic. So we drove down, but much like you, our Magic Band collection has increased because we used to do that all the time when we drove, was have a single day, a single night somewhere at a resort that we had never stayed at before.
yes.
Or at least not in a long time.
And real quick, Pete's heading out.
Yeah. Thanks,
So-
Pete.
Later,
Thanks,
Pete.
buddy. Thanks for all the one-liners,
Appreciate
man.
it.
I did.
That tweet Pete sent out before the tweet
Hilarious.
started was the best.
Stacy did say she has a question for anyone that needs a fan to sleep. Do you get a fan for your room, or you're driving? Do you bring one? If you're driving, I would say bring one
I would
for
agree.
sure. Or you can do like I do and crank the air conditioner down to about 60 degrees and then turn the TV on for noise if you need noise. I
just listen to Stacy all night. That's all I do. Not Stacy, but Disney Stacy. It sounded weird for a second, didn't it? Good thing I clarified.
I want Brandy's in the back on what?
She knows. It's either that or the Scrolly Resort TV.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about. The park hours with the music. One of the two is always on. I attempt to sometimes watch the DVC one, but it makes me want to buy things and like leave there. And
and the must do Disney with the brunette. What's her name?
that's what I'm saying. Stacy.
Oh, that's Stacy.
Yeah.
Oh, we love Stacy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Stacy.
The fact that you just said the must do brunette was really funny.
I hear Brandy.
I hear Brandy in the back.
Yes.
Hold on, we gotta put the glasses and the hat back on.
Reset. Get back into
Reset.
creeper mode, bro. Oh, that was funny.
You know the must do.
The must do.
Oh,
That is great, man.
uh,
Put that on the hashtag list,
Yes.
someone, please.
Steve, you get the list going. Go.
The
Hashtag must either must do lady or must do Stacy or both, frankly.
No, the brunette.
Oh, the must do brunette. That was
Must
it.
do brunette.
Yeah, must do brunette.
the list is growing.
It's gotta be
I love
dude.
Steve's actually writing it down.
Look, we got. Yeah, I'm keeping.
Is she's still dying over there?
I love Brandy's laugh. in
Yeah,
the
Brandy's still
background.
giggling in the background.
Oh,
I think
still
she's
dying.
reading. I think she's reading the chat because Two Real Geeks just posted, "Hope them couches are comfy." Oh, Karen's off the bed. Karen Cook, thank you for
Good night,
for
Karen.
stopping in. Appreciate it. Good night.
Oh, good stuff.
Cargo says,
She's
"Steve,
still going.
Please get
Still
Garland." And Corey, you are right. He says Steve is always looking for an excuse to write a new list.
That's literally our day, all day, every day, is just throwing hashtags out to Steve. Steve,
Yeah.
put it on the list.
All
Put it on the
right,
list.
can we move on?
Yeah.
Nicole just said she can't wait to make them.
Nice.
That's so great. So excited for the hashtag shirts. We got to figure out what's going on in the front, though. Is it just going to be Ian Snow, or what's the plan? I don't even know.
Ian
I don't even
Snow.
know.
I don't know.
Hashtag Ian cast member friend.
Ian,
Mike,
I just
Ian
want
the
some
cast-
who's Ian. Question.
my cheeks are
Who is
actually
Ian?
hurt. My cheeks are hurting from
Oh, me too,
laughing.
man.
Oh, that's
Who?
good. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna when we go down in August, we'll have some shirts, and maybe we'll make up some extra shirts for some
yeah,
special people. We'll see.
Series hashtag series 1.
Series 1. Well, hell,
We'll have
shit's going to be on Series 5 by August if you don't remember the conversation.
Yep.
Forky on the front of the shirt says Corey.
But it's going to be the actual picture of Forkity.
Forkity Doo Dad and or Murder Forky.
Scream Forky.
Serial killer Forky.
Oh man, with the Boston accent.
Who's the cast member again? Nicole is laughing in the stream at Brandy's laugh in the background.
Oh my god,
hilarious!
I like the fact that we picked up Brandy's laugh and could hear it.
Yeah.
Last week too. That was the best last week.
it?
When I was rewatching the third, fourth time. I hear Brandy.
Dude, I couldn't stop. Even when when people leave comments, I go to respond to them, and I get pulled away. I can't even get a comment down because I'm pulled immediately away just to laughing so hard at our own stupid selves. It's just,
I know.
It was fun.
I know.
Oh yeah, that's cargo that could possibly potentially most likely be a hashtag. So
Cargo has to be.
You know what? Cargo does have to be on.
Yeah,
there.
throw it. Hashtag Cargo.
Yeah.
But just real quick too.
The proper spelling is that 6 H's?
You see Corey?
No.
Corey, I fear that Brandy has injured herself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like the back of our shirt is going to be like the back of the sleeves. I mean, the whole back is going to be hashtags.
Yeah.
You know what the best thing would be?
It's gonna look
we
like a
spelled them out into a Mickey head.
Yes.
That should happen.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a
my
good idea.
Get a tattoo of all.
I
Real
can't,
quick, I
I
think
can't
I
wait
just,
for people to come up to us and be like, "Who are you guys?"
Why do you have so many weird hashtags? But
Because you don't know,
I just
you
want to
don't
say
know.
this. I think there's still like 40 people in the chat, so thank you guys all for being here so late.
Absolutely.
It's we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and hopefully you guys hopefully you enjoy it. And
Yeah, it got better as it went on.
yeah,
Yes.
We were in
we
shell
said-
shock off the bat. to be
yeah.
honest.
Anyone
Yeah.
who's not seen us before in the last previous 4 episodes, because this is now episode 5, we tend not to stay on topic and things just kind of go weird. But
We like talking about our inside jokes that nobody else knows.
Yeah,
but you'll get them.
but you guys eventually are the inside jokes with
Hey,
us. So.
the majority of the inside jokes came from one of these streams.
Yes.
So
Go back and watch them because you'll
Yeah.
figure them out.
yup,
Series 1 will make another appearance at some point in time,
definitely.
and the brunette, I'm sure, will too.
Which one? The Mustu brunette or the one that's on the other side of the door at Zippity's house waiting for him to walk out right now?
Oh god, I'm staying in here. So if you guys want to chat after,
Guys, we may only be
Oh,
3.
she's dying.
We may only be 3
dying
going.
back there.
All
right, everyone just be quiet because this could be our show for the next 15 minutes.
Just Brandy laughing.
Just Brandy laughing in the background.
oh,
I love it.
I love it too.
Oh, it's so
Oh.
great.
Still going. Still going.
Well, you know,
Really
she's like
somebody.
6 seconds behind, so she just heard you talking about her laughing.
Zip is sleeping on his shirts tonight.
Oh, it's funny.
Corey says, "Can you imagine the cloud that will be around this group after the Beverly event?"
Oh, it's
Corey,
gonna be
we
ridiculous.
want you there. You can try it, buddy.
Corey's
Oh.
in.
Corey's in. I mean, I know
Corey's
he's
in.
in.
I can't get over Brandy. Sorry.
Oh my god!
I always forget that it's like that little bit of
Oh.
time difference, like that couple seconds,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah,
The
it's like a
delay.
6-second delay.
we need Brandy on next week.
Yes. Cargo's laughing at Brandy. This is
Oh my
great.
god. This
You need to
is
put.
great.
You need to just put Brandy at the end of your table there, on the other side. On the just so
Aw.
we pick up the audio a whole lot better.
Maybe I'll.
Yeah, that way
I'll
her
move away.
laughter's. Yeah, that way her laughter's just.
I don't know. I kind of
overwhelming.
like I like the laughter the way it is.
Jesus,
It's great.
Did you just see what Nicole wrote?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
my god! Crushed it.
Oh, I did have her. I said, please go brunette.
I love you, Nicole.
no.
Oh, my God, that's fantastic. That's amazing.
That is
I was waiting for Brandy.
hashtag Zip is definitely sleeping with those shirts tonight. Those shirts in the garage.
Oh. Well, at least you still have me.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm beat red.
Nicole, do you want Ian to come? Do you want Ian to come hang out? He's more than well. He'll gladly go out there and take care of you tonight because Zip is sleeping in the garage tonight.
Well, Shep, you only live an hour away.
I know. I'm
on
dude,
his couch.
I love the play on the chat. It's great that you
I can't breathe either.
Oh my god! Oh, we need to. We're gonna have to cut this whole section from us do Stacy on and put it as an actual video.
Yes.
Put it out.
Oh, I can't even. I'm so hot. I need a Wiccanen shirt.
Wiccanen.
What did you
need
just
a
say?
wiki shirt.
A Wiccanen shirt. Oh my god!
I can't even.
Just don't wear that shirt tomorrow.
Quickening with the Salem witch trial award.
Brandy is dying over there.
PJ, move over.
Oh,
God.
Cargo says she can't even type because of the blurry screen.
Oh,
oh,
poor Nicole.
oh, poor Nicole.
Oh, Nicole.
Randy wants to know what the heck a Wiccanen shirt is.
a wicked shirt.
Wicked shirt.
It's a wicked shirt from Boston.
Totally wicked.
Yeah. Stacy's got that right. Hashtag when wives are in chat. Put that on the list. Put that on the list.
I'm
Hashtag
sweating.
wives in chat.
I was gonna go make another drink, but I'm not leaving.
That's right, Corey. Zips out of the media pass.
Rockin' Robin said, "Who's PJ? Your dog?" PJ is Zip
Son.
Junior.
Zippity Doo son.
Zippity Doo son.
Yes, go subscribe to him. I'll be on that channel next.
His new bunk. It's his new bunk mate.
Yeah.
Zip's grounded. Yeah.
Hashtag top bunk bottom bunk.
Oh, you know what? I don't have that on the list yet.
Yeah, put it on the list.
Series 2.
The best part is we keep moving positions too. So,
oh god,
how big is this bunk? How big is this bunk gonna get? Because I feel like there's gonna be at least like 4 rows.
You're the carpenter. You said you could reinforce it, and we could build it around all the walls and everything else.
Yeah,
That's true. We can make that happen. I know a guy.
I think we just got more people in the chat.
I think we're trending.
That's funny.
Oh my god, this was good. I can't wait. I'm gonna start watching this from 11:30 on.
Brandy's trying to chat, and she just typed "I'm." That's all she got out.
she just retracted it. Yeah.
Who was that? Who did that?
Brandy.
Oh my god.
Wait, here it comes.
I'm so loud.
There
it is.
There it is. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh,
I,
Karen's,
wi-
Karen's
I,
back.
I wish Brandy was coming in August.
Oh, yeah, I
Karen came-
know.
Karen came back.
Oh,
It's
God.
completely unfortunate that we couldn't just do a an adults trip because she
Yeah.
will be back in school. It's they look they frown upon taking me first 3 days of school off. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Just do it anyway.
Steffi put on another one. Just hashtag put it on the list.
hashtag put it on the list.
Oh my God.
Agreed.
Hashtag
So-
Brandy, are you okay?
Brandy just wrote, I have to work. Dave, like I need to do something about it. Like what do you want me to do?
Hopefully, you either have a Scotch guarded couch or good bladder control. So
Both. Sure.
I feel like you guys both are sleeping on the couch tonight.
Yeah, it's a good possibility. It's a good possibility.
Well, I know I am, so that's easy.
LSU mom just wrote hashtag should I bring my own fan?
yeah, Stacy started this whole conversation.
At least Zip will be nice and warm with all those shirts.
So Rock and Rob just wrote there, wait, adult trip but no adulting allowed in Disney. I mean technically it's not adulting, it's more like pretending you're a kid for a while.
Kid-dulting.
Kid-dulting? I like that. Hashtag
Kid-dulting. Put it on the list.
Done.
Yes.
It sounds so much better than immature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
It
kid-dulting.
sounds it does. Kid-dulting. We're starting a thing. So we get that trending on Twitter tomorrow. Just start hashtagging everything Disney kid-dulting.
Yes.
KIDULTING. That and Wall Tower of Terror, because we got what?
19.
I didn't check today. 19?
19.
Listen,
Someone in the chat put Walt. Yeah, put
Cargo.
Mouse Talk's chat in here. Everyone who's in this chat right now, go sub to Mouse Talk. He is awesome. Does a great job. He's on every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays, along with Steve right there in that little box down below on Saturdays for sports
19.
talk. So everybody go hit him up.
Yeah, if everybody could go right here and where Noah
Kidult TV. That's right. I have seen that.
It's a
I have
YouTube
seen
thing.
Kidult TV.
It's a thing.
It's real?
Cargo just said a friend of hers says
Cargo.
Kidult TV, but not Kidulting TV.
Oh, Kidulting.
Kidulting. Yes. Mouse Corey. Yes, Mouse Talk sub now. I don't know how we're gonna figure this out, right? Because so if Walt's on there and we're gonna have 19 different cameras facing him the entire time. Streaming. Well, some streaming, some vlogging. We've figured that one out. But we need to put him in the back center, I'm thinking, of the car.
Yeah.
And then just surround him.
Yes.
So we should be good. All right.
Yeah, I know a guy. We can make that happen.
Okay, good. I'm glad you know a guy. All right. Glad you know a guy.
Oh.
All right.
Closing in on midnight.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's true. That really hasn't stopped us before. So
I know.
And 44 people are still here. So
I know, right?
Dude, I love typos, and Two Geeks corrected it, but it says dead back center of the cat. No, I love the fact that they corrected. Like that's fantastic, but I read it. I'm like, what?
Why is there cats being talked about?
It's so good, but you're exactly right. Two Real Geeks, Hundo.
Where my head is the dead cat I need for my camera to keep the microphone sound down.
Yes.
Well, I don't think Zip turns into a pumpkin so much as just. I don't know what he turns into at this point.
Where's this joke?
It started
Where's going?
I think Nicole will take care of that.
I got to get my gimbal working. I'm gonna vlog it and we'll post it tomorrow. I'll let you know what happens.
POV, this is 4K POV mic beating. We're
oh my lord!
I think is Two Real Geeks. Are you guys out in California? Might not be as late out there too.
Yeah. That's what Cargo said. Yeah, and
And Shep knows a guy. Write that down. Downscale
knows.
hashtag that one.
I have that one on here.
Oh,
Nope, I got Shep happens.
sure happens.
Shep happens. Sure happens.
Zip happens too.
I got Zip it happens too already.
Oh, Georgia. Okay, so you're still on the East Coast.
East Coast. I don't see Nicole anymore.
She is
plot. That's exact. That was exactly where my joke was going. I didn't have to carry out on the end of that because enough said.
Hey, I'm glad Thumbs Down guy stopped in.
Yeah,
Super excited.
I just saw that. We have 83 likes, 1 thumbs down.
We
It wouldn't be
appreciate
a good.
we
It wouldn't be a
appreciate
good stream if it wasn't all positive. So
Yeah, and that that if two things. Number one, like I said before, that person gives us a view and some watch time and an interaction, and if it makes them happier,
it
we
made
did our
me
job.
happy.
We did our jobs.
You guys are still on. There's still 40 people watching. Yes, Jim.
Jim, go back about 20 minutes and start watching.
You missed.
You missed it.
Yeah. Go
Go back to the point where Stacy asks for a fan.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
I know. I still. How did that happen?
I know. Karen Cook went to bed, but then came back because she heard that. She said it was on. I think I read back further. It was on her TV, and she just heard. I'm pretty sure she actually just heard Brandy laughing. And she came back.
That's
Well,
great.
Hi, babe.
Well, yeah, Cargo. I agree. I think it's all the same Thumbs Down guy. I think we need to try to get Thumbs Down guy for all of Disney vloggers on. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it's like one dude named Thumbs Down guy. Or it should be.
Corey's leaving.
Corey, you taking off, bro?
Thanks so much, Corey. We appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Corey.
Potato chip.
Corey, don't miss out on next week. We're doing a monorail crawl.
Yeah, buddy.
And
Yeah, buddy. Thanks, Corey. Where's Corey at tomorrow night? Magic Kingdom or no? Studios, right?
where you at, Corey?
I didn't see yet.
I'm almost done.
Karen says that's true. Brandy's laugh brought me back.
Love it. Love it.
Hashtag Brandy's laugh.
Hashtag laugh.
Yeah, put it on the list.
Put it on the list. I just
Jim says we got to get up and walk around a little bit because we're going to get blood clots from sitting so long. That's not entirely false. It's
true.
It's like 2.5 hours now.
You're supposed to move around every hour.
And we did a 3-hour stream Monday. And
Yes, that's right. So Corey is going to be going because last week.
Oh yeah,
Corey said he was going to do his 9.
Yep.
And by the time they got over there, it was 8 o'clock or past 8 o'clock, which is when it closes. So he's going to go back and do those 9 before he goes.
And then he's off the studio.
Just remember one thing, Corey. When you drink those 9, 6 times that is what we're shooting for. So just keep that in mind as you're drinking those 9 tomorrow.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
And if I could get a ticket right now, I'd go do it with you tomorrow. But
yes.
I can't get a plane ticket this late.
So Robin wants to know what's on the list right now. So far, we have
Night, Jeff.
Good night,
Jeff.
Go It Dad. See you, buddy.
Jeff's heading out
Night,
too.
Jeff.
We have Shep happens, Sherp happens, Zip happens too. On topic, off topic. Who is Ian? Giddy like a schoolgirl. These are all the new ones tonight. Must do brunette series 1. Chicago. Wives in the chat. Top bunk, bottom bunk. Put it on the list. Kid Dolting. Shep knows a guy. And Brandy's laugh. On cue.
And there it is.
Hashtag Mr. Pocket. Sorry.
Mr. Pocket.
Oh yeah, Mr. Pocket.
I forgot about Mr. Pocket.
Oh yeah, and the hashtag Garland.
Garland. I gotta put Garland on there. I'm not sure how many H's go in all these words.
Oh yeah, I'll
A
send
lot.
it to you.
A
We can
lot.
adjust the number of H's as necessary. We just need a rough draft first.
And then
Yeah.
hashtag should I bring a fan?
Hashtag should I bring a
Bring
fan?
a fan. Should I bring a fan? Done.
Pineapple pizza. Awesome.
It's 4 H's.
4 H's.
H's specifically, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
because every time I go to spell cargo now, it's in my Texas.
So
Your
I-
your autocorrect.
Yeah, on my autocorrect. Cargo's in my autocorrect.
this is probably the best hashtag. Is that why you want me to color my hair brown?
No,
That should go across the. Yep, there it is. right on cue, Brandy. That should go right across the back.
we can leave
shoulder.
that one out. Let's just leave that one out.
I already started writing it. I can't stop now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, that's
Oh
the
my
rules. Once he starts writing it, it's official.
This is a true story too. I was like, oh, you should go brown.
Right. Well, obviously, because she put that in there.
I know this isn't even made up. This is great.
You should
Awesome.
I like how you played it off like you didn't know who Stacy was.
I didn't really, honestly, I didn't remember her name.
just the brunette girl.
Who's the must do brunette girl? Yep. Oh man.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm tweeting? I'm gonna take that 30 seconds out, and I'm tweeting it at Stacy on Twitter. Like it's gonna happen.
I think it could be a TikTok too in there.
Oh my gosh.
There's a TikTok in there.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
Oh.
Well, I think this week was just as good as last week.
I'm pretty sure no one is sleeping at Dave's house over there.
Yeah. Maybe the neighbors, they might not be sleeping either. Yes. Brandy
Yeah, like I really did go brown.
Oh.
Well, what do you guys think?
moment of
Yeah.
I think it was it was good.
I think it was just as good as last week.
Yeah, we had a good run.
that was fun. Might as well go out on top.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck.
Yeah, we don't want to make people stop laughing.
Yes. All right.
We have much more in store in the coming weeks. So please
Yeah,
keep
everyone-
coming back.
Everyone
Make
who
sure you-
stuck with us, thank you so much.
Yes.
It's-
Thank you.
I think there's still high 30s right now in the chat here. 37 right now. So I mean that's amazing. So
Yeah. So I touched it on base with not Nicole. I get Nicole. No brain now.
Oh,
Please.
I mentioned it with Corey, but yeah, next week, episode 6, we're doing the monorail crawl. We're going from Bay Lake Contemporary, Polynesian, and the Grand Floridian. We're going to do all the lounges, the drinks, the appetizers, the food. We're going to make our way around and check out my Slinky 4K video I dropped today. And what else do I got? And thank you guys so much. I reached 500 subscribers live on Monday night with Steve.
that was huge.
For Game of Thrones night, and I'm going to be doing a subscriber giveaway, 500 subscriber giveaway that Cargo has hooked me up with something special. I'm going to drop a vlog with it and everything else that I'm going to be giving away. So thank you guys so much. And Nicole Zip Tips, the lovely, beautiful brown haired woman in the next room, is got a couple of Zip Tips working out. So please go and check her out. She's wonderful.
I just got one question for you.
Yes.
You want Corey to go brown too?
No, Corey's good at blonde.
I'm curious.
Yeah, Corey, if you could go brown too, that'd be great. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Steve, what do you got coming out?
I don't know. It's busy. This week's been rough. I've got 8 streams in 8 days. This is 3, I think. So I got 2 tomorrow, 1 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, 1 on Monday, and of course next week on this and that again. I'm gonna do. I've been saying it for like 6 weeks. I'm gonna put out my 1,000 subscriber video soon.
It's gonna be at 1,200 before this happens.
It's probably going to, but I am gonna get that out. So that's probably the next thing I'm working on, other than streaming. So and hanging out with you guys.
Awesome. And Dave, sir, what do you got?
Let's see. Shark Week tomorrow. Shark Week maybe on Friday. We'll see what happens. I still, like I've said all week, need to go and edit a bunch of stuff. So there's several videos that need to be put out. We'll see when that actually happens. But what?
You getting yelled at?
Getting yelled at. What'd you say? Yeah, we're actually going to camp this weekend, so potentially live streaming on Saturday from camp. Yeah. So anywho, there's a whole bunch of stuff. We got a trip coming up here in just under 3 weeks, something to that effect. 2.5, 3.5, something to that effect. So we got a lot of content to get out between then and now, and obviously need to pack all this stuff that is now out on the desk or the table.
I was just looking around at mine too. It's everywhere.
At least, I mean, you guys we all have trips coming up, so at least you don't have to do much packing because it's all right there and ready to go.
Yep.
Exactly. We got the monorail resort bar crawl, but mostly Trader Sam's. Is that how this is going down for 4th of July? Little celebration there. This is kind of boring. I'm like Steve. I don't know what's coming out. I just know that I have a lot of stuff that needs to come out.
This is what I focus on every week. So
yeah, TikTok, baby. All of us, find us all. Stevesworld, our buddy Shep, Zippity Doo Dad.
You did. That's one on the list.
Thank you.
Hashtag it.
And Brandy&Dave. We are eventually going to take over TikTok.
Yes.
Just saying.
Absolutely.
So that's it. Shep, thanks for hosting, man. This was a lot of fun. I mean,
Wednesday's definitely my favorite day of the week.
The last 30 minutes was ridiculously killer. So
yep. It's always fun just getting everything planned and getting everything ready to go for Wednesday. It's definitely the best part of the week. So, but I dropped a video this morning. It's the good old classic It's a Small World. So that you can find on my channel. So if anyone's bored and still awake and want to go watch something, that's down there ready for you. In my description below, I have all these fine gentlemen's channels. So please go subscribe. Make sure you check out their videos. They all do an amazing job, along with a list of other power channels and friends that I have that all do great jobs. Other than that, just put it on your schedule. We will be here next week, July 3rd. We will be on Zip's channel. So do not miss that. It's going to be a great night. So it's a little pre-4th of July show. So we will be here. We hope you'll be there. And we'll see you guys all real soon.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for being here, guys.